Yes, now it's fine. Okay, let's go. Let's see what's happening in the world of chess. Let's go on to the candidate section. Or should I just play a game? Okay, I think we should start a game. Then we'll move on to candidates. On we go. Let's go 1 e4. Knight comes to f3 and we are ready to play the Italian opening. d4 is my main move. We takes and then we go bishop g5. We play 4. Yes, hello. हाँ हाँ नहीं, वेरी गुड बोली थी। नहीं ठीक है, ठीक ठीक। Okay, let's see what is gonna happen. Oh, he takes immediately. It should be bad, I guess. No, I can go here. Yeah, let's go here. Then we take this. Oh, it's just equal, right? Oh, it didn't take that. Wow. If I take, there is this move. Then we throw that check and we take this pawn as well. Let's throw this check. Okay, he's hitting my rook. Maybe we have this move. We do have this check as well. Let's throw this check. Then one more check. Oh, it looks spicy now. Can I go here? Yeah, let's go here. Let's hit the knight. We have one more check, forcing king into the open. Check, king here. We have another check. Let's throw this check. King here, then we have this check. King here. Okay, let's throw this check. King here is the only move. Isn't it checkmate? No, because he has this square. Feels like it should be checkmate somewhere. But it's not. Here he has this square. Then we have this move. Then we have this one, and that's checkmate. Yeah, that's checkmate. If king g5, we have rook h5. That's checkmate. Yeah, let's go. Wow, first game. Wow, crazy win. Oh, let's review this game. Let's see what computer thinks about this one. And we are just 10 points away to get back at 2000. Oh, we have one blunder and so many inaccuracy. Okay, we strike in the center with d4. Takes, d5, d6, f4, h6. Rapid. Okay, I will try to play some rapid game as well, Yashvi. Yes, Chaitanya. Fabi win yesterday. Hikaru made 2 mistakes. Yeah, Hikaru got the golden chance in yesterday game, but he couldn't manage to get the draw. भाई अच्छे से बताओ क्या चल रहा है. आई एम बैक आफ्टर ए लॉन्ग टाइम. भाई कैंडिडेट चल रहा है. Candidate. Hello, brother. How do you do? I'm fine, Makbul. What about you, man? Analyze candidates, sir, please. Yeah. We will analyze that as well. Okay, let me analyze my game first of all. A computer wants to take this knight. Queen takes. Then you just takes here, hit the queen. Queen takes. And we can take this pawn. It's a check. And black is not going to be able to castle now. Then you hit the knight. Knight goes back, maybe here. I don't think knight will go here. Most player will go knight c6 to keep this option open for the bishop. Bishop goes d5 back, and white is fine. White is fine. But we didn't play that move. Bishop g5 takes, and immediately knight takes c2 is bad. Aha, computer wants to take this first. If he takes here, then we throw this check. King has to go here. Then we just takes here. And we have 4 pieces. His knight is misplaced. Knight has to go to c2. Then we have this check coming in. King g8. And we take this pawn. And black is just winning. Black is up 2 pawns. That was the way. Okay, I missed the chance. Knight c3. Again, computer can just take this pawn, and both of black can save only 1 piece at a time. But we take that. Now again white is winning. Yeah. It's just a mating it now. It's mate in 5. Okay, we found mate in 6. Wow. That's crazy. We drive king into a mating net. Start new game. All takes queen sack. Yeah. Okay, let's go for one more game. Let's keep going. Again, we are going to start with 1e4 with white pieces. Okay, this time we are facing the Sicilian defense. So let's play solid. Rook goes to e1, h3, c3. Let's go a4 to stop b5, prophylaxis. Bishop goes to g5. h6, we drop it back. Don't want to give up the bishop for this knight. Okay, he's preparing this move anyway. a5 is not a possibility, so let's allow him to get that. Bishop can go to c2, and later on it can join this diagonal. It can join that diagonal. Knight f1 and knight g3. Let's go e5, I guess. Yeah, let's go e5. Knight here, and we just drop this bishop back. We don't want to trade over here. Oh, actually we can take, because this, knight moves, we can take that bishop, because queen takes, that knight will be loose. Knight is overloaded, right? Sorry, queen is overloaded. Queen is defending this as well. Yeah, we are winning a piece. Simply, we are winning a piece. And should be winning now. We are up a piece. So, what should I do now? Let's go here, open up the diagonal. This is not a possibility. If he takes, we can just take it back. And should be winning now. Okay, now I think he's preparing this move. Okay, let's hit that knight. Bishop e1. We can take that knight as well, but then takes. Let's keep this bishop. Let's preserve this bishop. Okay, he hanged the knight. Good, very good. Now we are up 2 piece. Checkmate is threatened. Not queen h7, but bishop takes h7 will lead to a checkmate. And he resigned. Let's go. That's GG. That's GG, guys. If you enjoy this game, hit that like button. As we can see, there are only 6 likes. Bro, you think normally only, but we can't reach till your level. Why so? What? Bro, you think normally only, but we can't reach till your level. I don't understand your question, Yasvi, Raval. I think you are trying to say that I think normally, but still I'm at 2000 level. And you guys are also thinking normally, but you guys are not reaching that level. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, we don't have a single mistake in this game. Wow, we played a perfect game, man. 95.6% accuracy. Look at the game review. Not a single mistake. After so many times I'm playing the game like this. Yeah, I blundered in the opening, but still, so far so good. All of these moves were correct. And here comes the blunder. e5 just wins the game on the spot, because knight has to move. And knight cannot go to a point where it can defend this bishop. And this bishop is only defended by the queen, and the queen is overloaded. It is also defending the knight. We just eliminate the queen, hits the, sorry, we eliminate the bishop, hits the queen and rook. Queen takes and we wins the piece. And again, he didn't see that we are hitting that knight with the queen. Computer wants to just sack this bishop over here, because then we can take this knight, followed by knight g5, knight f3, knight g4, knight g4, knight g5. Everything is coming. Please read my comments, sir. Yes, you correct, but we are not improving. Man, it just comes with the experience. You just have to take control of the game. It's not like better player are superpower. They just takes control of the game, and they keep in mind which pieces are going where. Was finding king c7 very difficult, because Hikaru played king e7 in only 30 seconds, even though he had 5 to 7 minutes. No, I don't think. If Hikaru had spent some time there, he would have found king c7. That was not that tough. And just after playing king e7, Hikaru realized that he makes a mistake. And then he goes for a long thing. He thinks for like 3 and 5 minutes. Sorry, 3 and 4 minutes. Then he just takes the pawn on e6. Then Fabiano takes the pawn on b6. Then comes bishop e1, trying to defend that pawn, but then I think b or c pawn was just rolling down the board, and then Hikaru resigns. That was not so hard. Yes, Augustine, hello, welcome to the stream, man. Where were you? Okay, let's see the games now. If you guys are enjoying the games, you guys can hit that subscribe button. Okay. Oh. Yes, Hikaru resigned after c5, I think. Yeah, Hikaru resigned. That was not too hard. Okay, so we are in the open section, and the 4 games. Oh, Fabiano versus Anis Gris have ended in a draw. Wow. So Anis loves to draw the game. Okay, let's see this game first, because this game ended so quickly. Anis starts with d4, d5, c4, and e6. Classic Queen's Gambit declined. Knight goes to c3, sorry, f3. Knight d7, and here comes g3, dc, and bishop goes to g2. Rook b8, b6, and now knight back to d2. It may look we are moving the same piece twice in the opening, but it is good because it is opening up the diagonal for this bishop, and this knight goes to c3, so it's fine. Oh, I'm sorry, Ben. I'm really sorry. Zoom out the screen. Yeah. Gary Kasparov versus Carlson. Who will win? Who will the real good? Magnus. Now I think it's fine, guys. Yeah. Esipenko trying some opening against Hikaru, just like Fabi yesterday. Okay, we will see that. Okay, it started with QZD, classic Queen's Gambit decline. Rook goes to b8, a4, stopping b5. Nice idea, prophylactic move. And now comes b6, trying to fence into this bishop. That's why I think Anis just played knight back d2, knight f to d2. Yeah, because this knight is going to be on c3, then maybe d5 can be an idea. a5, knight takes c4, bishop a6. Okay, that was the idea, trying to put pressure over knight. So maybe knight bd2 now. Okay, knight ba3. And if you guys are getting confused why I'm saying knight b to a3, because this knight can also go to a3, and this knight in c file. So you have to know the notation, which knight is going where. You explain better than Levy. I don't think so. Magnus, yeah. So knight b goes to a3, which defends this knight. Okay, bishop b4 check. Sorry, my bad. Bishop b4 check. Bishop blocks, and now he takes this knight. Okay, you have to be careful. Don't take back with the rook, nor with the pawn, because knight will be hanging. So knight take a3, and now comes knight e7, castle, and Fabi castles as well. Now b5, striking back into the queen side. AB, I guess, because white is ready to take on a5 twice with the bishop as well. AB, bishop takes b4, and now comes c5. Wow. So Fabi is saying take this diagonal. I'm never going to put anything on this diagonal. Look at this diagonal. This bishop looks like it is a monster piece. It is controlling everything on this diagonal, but none of Javi's pieces are locating there. Every piece are everywhere else. Okay, now Fabi is hitting this bishop. Bishop goes back to c3. Knight f5. Anis was better at this moment. It's 0.53, but not winning. Knight goes to b5. Wow! Look at again. This move looks like counterintuitive because Fabi is giving up the bishop for this knight. Why? Because this knight is giving some meaningful pressure onto these squares. These squares are not accessible by the queen. That's why maybe Fabi decided that let me give up this bishop. I'm never going to put anything on this diagonal. That's the key. If your opponent had light square bishop, just try to keep everything out of their reach. That's why I think Fabi gave up the bishop for the knight, AB. And now I think both guys have some problem because this pawn is not that great as well. Yeah, this pawn is an island. So this pawn is going to be a weakness in any endgame. But these pawns are also hanging pawns. CD, bishop takes d4, knight takes d4 and queen takes d4. And now this knight has a huge outpost on c5. This knight can never get kicked out. And this knight is going to control some of the key square in the center. Rook d1, queen takes, and they trade everything. Fabi would be happy because he already has 1 point and he can just prepare for next round. Material is equal. Rooks on the board, bishop for the knight, and they repeated in this position and game gets drawn. Fabi would be happy with this draw as he was playing with the black pieces. And he's already ahead of everyone, I think. By the way, Fabiano had played the last game with a performance rating of 3600, guys. 3600. Look at the performance rating. Today's performance rating is 2975, but yesterday it was 3600. I saw that and I was like amazed. Okay, let's go back to the other games. If you guys have any questions so far, you can ask me in the chat. Okay, let's see Hikaru versus Penko. Okay, in this game, Andre opens with c4, e6. How many times you have seen e6 against c4? Nowadays, top players are playing knight f6, d5. Against c5, knight f6, they goes knight f6, they goes c5 symmetrical. Okay, e6, g3, d5, now comes d5, bishop g2, knight f6 now. This is known as the English Neo-Catalan defense. Wow, English opening Neo-Catalan. So this is, first of all, white start with c4, so we can call it English opening, but he fancied this bishop, which is also a structure which arises from Catalan. So they mixed up both of the openings and they renamed this opening as English opening Neo-Catalan defense. Wow, cool name, Neo. It looks like a color name. d5, cd, knight is d5, castles, bishop e7, d4, cd, knight is d4, castles, queen b3, knight c6, takes, and now comes e4. Okay, nice, taking some central square and kicking out this knight. Knight goes back to f6, h3, bishop a6. So this is an island. Hikaru is going to be, I think, in some trouble with this pawn at later on, because white can use this light square bishop as a fact that this pawn is isolated and it is going to be a target for white. Rook goes to d1, hitting the queen. Queen b6, offering a queen trade. White can trade, but it will actually help black because then these pawns will be connected. And then going after those pawns will be a little bit hard. So it is a move, but I don't think white will go for this. Let's see what white play. Oh, so white invites him to take. As Penko invites Hikaru to take this queen. But I think actually Hikaru can go for this because even after AB, these two pawns is going to be an isolated pawn and that pawn is going to be a target for these rooks. Rook b8. Yeah. but they are super GMs. They know better than us, so they decided not to take here, and instead bishop c5. If you give this position to any 202100, black will just capture this queen. Black will just play this move. Black will just play this move. AB. Now this is getting targeted. Okay, oh, so that was the idea. If you move this bishop, that pawn is falling. Oh, I missed that. Oh, my bad. White is hitting the bishop. Bishop moves, then this pawn will be falling. Okay, that was the idea. Oh, my bad, my bad. So actually, black cannot take this queen. Bishop c5 takes, queen takes, and now again white offer a queen trade with queen c3. Queen b6 back. Hikaru doesn't want to trade the queen. I think he wants to win with the black pieces. Knight d2, c5, b3, stopping the advancement of this pawn. Okay, it looks like e5 can be a move, but there is knight d5 blocking of the vision of this bishop. Knight c4 hitting the queen, and now Hikaru is thinking what to do. We are at this moment. Tournament so good, even 95% accuracy is bad. Yeah, man, if you play with 95% accuracy, you will lose. You will lose the game. So it has to be at least 98% accuracy. Magnus candidate क्यों नहीं खेल रहा है? Magnus has nothing to prove. He has already beaten everyone else in the world of chess, and he is getting tired now. He doesn't feel like he has to participate in world championship. That's why he is not in the candidates. Man, it's too easy. Hikaru doesn't. Sorry, Magnus doesn't like the time format of for the classical and world championship matches. That's why he withdrew. I think 2022. After 2022, I think he withdrew from world championship matches. Okay, at this moment, Hikaru queen is getting attacked, so Hikaru has to think where to put his queen. Let's go back. We have to watch out for another games. Matthias Blubbaum versus Javakira Sindara. Where are you? Okay. Okay, in this one, Shindaro starts with e4, e5, knight f3, and knight f6. So we have the Petrov defense. Takes d6, knight d3. This looks unusual, but at top level, this move has been played recently as well. And I can see there are many games. Magnus Carlsen has played it against Richard Rapport. Hikaru has the game. Maxime Vassiliagrov, Magnus. Many games are there. David Navara, Pentala Harikrishna, Jan Nepomniachtchi, Magnus Carlsen. Okay. Wesley So had some games. Okay, so this move has been played many times. Knight takes e4, queen e2, pins the knight. So now knight is hanging. Maybe queen e7 is the move here. Or yeah, maybe queen e7. Yeah, queen e7. Queen e7 is the move. Knight f4, c6, f3 kicking out this knight. But as Wen Feingold said, never play f3, f6. But here you can play f3. You have to kick out this knight because this knight is putting some meaningful pressure over here, and weakening this diagonal is not going to be that much a case because we still have the dark square bishop. Knight f6, d4, inviting blacks to capture this queen because that way white can develop the bishop. So everything has a meaning. c3 takes, bishop takes. There you go. Now finally black decided to take because white is just following the plan of developing the queen side pieces, but black has to develop this bishop. But previously this queen is in the way and black doesn't want to go g6, so black has to trade the queen. Bishop takes. Now comes h5, playing on the side like computer, taking some advantage. Now g4 is not going to be an easy task for white to achieve. Yes, Ishwarchan, what? Okay, I'm coming, guys. I'm coming. Wait a moment. I'm just coming.
मैंने खेलता वर्ल्ड चैंपियनशिप को तो कोई नया वर्ल्ड
So far, so good. Do you guys have any question? No, no, no. It was not emergency. I think saddest game was Candidate 2024 Fabi versus Jan draw. Yeah, yeah, yeah. CSK is losing, I guess. Okay, H5 happens on the board. Knight A3, Knight A6. Wow, great instances where both players are developing their knight on the rim. Knight A3 and Knight A6. Knight C4, knight goes to C7. Wow. Knight E3, bishop goes back to H7 as knight was hitting that bishop. I'm struggling to draw the arrows. H4, king E7, king D7, king F7, king F2, rook E8, G3. So both players are just improving their position bit by bit. Knight G5. After knight G5, black can actually take here. Black can actually take. Oh my lord, where was the king? Yeah, after knight G5, black can actually take, but it will help only white because he can take. And where is this knight is going? Knight back is the only move. It's bad because this pawn is falling. Okay, that's why black didn't take. Bishop G6. Bishop F1, trying to remaneuver this bishop on this diagonal. Maybe bishop can go to H3. Knight H7, bishop H3, knight takes. Knight was pinned, so black can't take that pawn. Now black is threatening to eliminate this pawn. Knight F5. Okay, knight F5, bishop is defending the pawn now. Okay. Bishop takes, and now comes D6, bishop goes back to C2, bishop E6, bishop E3, rook E7. So both players just improve their position. And now we are at this moment. Where Sindaro has to decide what to do. I think game is roughly equal. It's not like winning for Sindaro. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pawns each. 7 pawns each, but white pawns are double. So if every piece gets traded off, but still I think king is active a little bit, so it is going to be draw. And white has the bishop pair. White has the bishop pair, so it is kind of little bit advantageous. If knight comes to F5, then white can just eliminate that knight, then this pawn will be falling. So it's not like black is fine with all of the pawns intact. White has the bishop pair, which is compensating the fact that white has these double pawns. Okay, let's see. But time management is a little bit low for Matthias. He is low on time, only 18 minutes. Fabi also played bad yesterday. It was a bad conversion. Yeah. Fabi missed many chances, man. I was feeling like Fabi is going to messed up, but still Hikaru couldn't find. Five finally messed up. Fabi messed up there, but Hikaru just rushed with the moves. Okay, now comes Prague versus Wei. This is going to be the final game. Okay, so we can see there are many pieces still available on the board. So it is going to be a bloodbath, I think. Prague has an edge on the clock, and Prague is better with the black pieces as well. So Prague is really prepared for everyone in this tournament. I think E4, E6. Wow, Prague play French defense, man. The guys who said that French and Karakan is not the best opening at top level, you can see French in the candidates. Prague played without a single inaccuracy yesterday. Yeah. D4, D5, and knight goes to C3. I think this is known as the Rubinstein variation of the French defense. If knight goes to D2, then maybe it is called Terrace variation. But here I think it is known as the Rubinstein variation or classical variation. Okay, classical. Knight F6, E5, knight D7. Now comes F4, C5. Nice instances where white usually tries to play on the white side, king side, and black tries to counter attack on the queen side with C5. Knight F3, knight C6, bishop E3, just solidifying the central pawn. Queen can go to B6, keeping some pressure on this pawn, and then B2 can be falling at some moment. Okay, Prague decided to develop the bishop first. Queen D2. Maybe Wei just thinking that he can castle queen side. A6, taking this square under control. Knight and bishop can't go to B5 now. Makes sense. Bishop D3. Bishop d3, inviting c4 maybe. Castle. Castle king side, and now comes f6. You have to know f6 once you start playing French defense. Classic f6. King h1. What is the idea of king h1? Maybe, yeah. If you don't play king h1, let's say you waste memo a4, knight g4, you have to participate for the dark square bishop. You have to give up the dark square bishop, and black is better. That's why you have to play king h1, making a room for your bishop. King h1 is useful, prophylactic against knight d4, evacuating his square for the bishop. b6, knight goes to e5, just solidifying. This is known as the Pillsbury knight, where two pawns are just defending the knight on e5. It is known as the Pillsbury knight, where it is just put some pressure on the black camp, in the black camp. Queen c7, rook a e1. Okay, yesterday we see that Prague was playing rook a d1, then Fabi was playing rook a d1. Again here we see rook a e1 from Wei. Bishop d6, knight takes c6, queen takes c6, bishop e2. Maybe just bishop e2 is also a prophylactic move. Just it is a prophylactic against c4. Black can sometimes play c4, which will comes with a tempo. That's why maybe we just decided to play bishop e2 already, so that we do not have to worry about c4, bishop e2, and this bishop is controlling this diagonal as well, so knight cannot jump around king side. Killing two birds with one stone. Rook a7, prophylactic again. You don't know where this move can come handy to defend the 7th rank. And maybe this rook will going to be on f7 sometimes to contest the f-file. Bishop f3. Okay, rook f7 happened on the board, and Prague loses all the advantage. Prague was better with the black pieces. It's minus 0.5, which is a good thing, because once you play with black pieces, many chances are there that white is going to be better, sim is better. But in this game, Prague was better at this moment, but Prague played rook f7, which was a mistake, and now the game is completely equal, all zero. White is a little bit better, but it's not like little bit better, but it's not better. When did you start a live stream? Half an hour back? Yeah, it's not too long. I just started the stream half hour back. Half hour. I don't understand about 2000 rating. There is always tension in center, whereas in my 1100 games there is no tension like that. Yeah, Palla, are you stupid? You are pretend to be stupid. Okay, now comes f5. You have to open up the bishop. You have to strike on the king side. c4 comes. Wow. Just Prague is declining the fact that whatever is happening here, I'm just not gonna defend there. Because if he takes, black will be fine. Bishop takes e6 is coming. Bishop z5, putting some pressure on the knight. Bishop c5 now. Sorry, bishop b4, pinning the knight to the queen. Queen e2 unpins. And now again, Prague is thinking, should I take this knight and damage white's pawn structure? Or should I take on f5 now, because e takes f5 is available. Many moves are there. I don't know what is the idea of queen e2. I think the idea is pretty simple, but Wei just wants to unpin the queen. Yeah, I'm not seeing much of the thing. Maybe he can take here now. Yeah, okay, f takes e6 is a threat, because he is hitting that with the queen and the rook as well. Prague can take this knight first and hit the rook back. But then again, there is b takes c3, and you have to think about this pawn. Maybe e takes f5, but I think that will help black, as white already has established this battery on the e file. Okay, we will see what Prague is going to play. Prague had some time on the clock, and Wei has only 18 minutes. So Prague has the double time. Let's see what's gonna happen. Okay, now we are going back to play some games. Then we will come back and we will see upon the games. Let's go. Let's fix the board and let's play. We are just one win away from getting to 2000. Let's go 1 e4, knight f3, bishop c4. Again Italian. Less watching today, bro. Less watching. Yeah, because I was analyzing the game. Oh, a6 feels a little bit slow. Can I go e5, knight f6 happen? just trying to smash him in the center. Bishop cannot be developed because the c7 pawn will be hanging. Let's go e5. Let's hit the queen. I don't want to trade the queen. Okay, he's trying to force me. If I goes here, that will blunder. d5 is there. Queen d3. Let's go queen d3. I'm not seeing anything wrong. b3, then bishop e3. Okay, let's castle first, then knight c3 and knight d5. Then knight c3 and knight d5. Black is going to have some tough time developing their pieces. Knight is not coming here. Knight a4 is a threat now. At least getting the bishop pair. This knight cannot go here. Okay, let's go knight a4, hit the queen and the bishop. Cannot be played because knight is undefended. Let's take here. No, that is undefended. Let's go rook e1 first to defend that pawn. And now here, let's go c3. Let's hit this. Oh, actually, I think he can take. Let's take this, hit the queen, and we go back. Bishop g3. This bishop can be a little bit annoying for us, but I think we are fine. If queen moves, then queen takes g3 is also available. Let's take some space on the queen side. Takes. We have to hit this queen somehow. How can we do that? I don't think he's gonna move that. This move. Maybe he wants to go there. Oh, my rook is going to be hanging. No. Knight takes, we take that to with check. Yeah, we are fine. And then we take the queen. Fine. Knight takes d3, we take that rook with check. Rook takes back, then we take that bishop. Then we take that queen with the bishop, and our rook will defend our back rank. Yeah, we are going to be down a pawn here. Bad move by me. I didn't think to for. I didn't think to, but that's bad move. He is going to take this pawn. Oh, he didn't take. Wow. He didn't take. Let's induce this. Okay, he wants me to play this move. I cannot play that because my back rank will be weak and I'm gonna down a pawn. Let's play on the queen side. We are down a pawn. At least we will get the open file and we will have some meaningful pressure over here. We have to keep pushing him. Defend this. Rook a7, maybe rook h8. Let's go here. Now the threat is bishop takes b6. Let's see if he finds that or not. He see that or not. I think he will see that. And time situation is also fine. Let's take some space. Oh, bishop takes b. Not there. There is not that. Not that move. Because the rook is defended now. No, I cannot trade the rook. I can't trade the rook. This is going to be a time scramble, I think. He's getting low on time and we can actually push him. This knight is tied down in the defense of this pawn. I don't think we are much worse. I don't think we are much worse. Now the position is equal and this pawn is hanging. We can take that actually. Let's take, check, and here, and here. Yeah, but there is this move. Oh man, that check is coming. Oh, maybe I'm losing. Oh, now this check is coming. Oh, I lost the game because of this pawn, man. Fucking idiot. Resigning. I lost the game because of this pawn. How did I allow his king to get so much activity? Very bad conversion. Oh, he's playing the game like fancy. We have to be careful. This is hanging. What is the compensation? What? He gives me 2 pawn with the bishop pair. Fuck. We just have to bring all of the pieces into the game. Sometime he will execute this move. This bishop is a problem piece for us. Road to 2200. It is easy for you, bro. No, bro, it's so hard. Wow, he's giving me this knight. Should I accept that? There is bishop takes. Let's take. Oh, he's sacrificing everything. For what, man? For what? Oh, if I goes here, this is a threat. Okay, let's close that bishop. Let's close that bishop. I think he wants to put pressure over here. Now king e7, king g7, and now rook h8 is coming. Let's go rook h8 and take that pawn. Oh, a queen. He hangs the queen. Really, 1965. What was that? 1965. We have to win this one now. Let's go Sicilian this time. Let's try to beat this guy with the Sicilian. Let's take queen f5 check and we win that pawn. Okay, you don't want to develop the bishop. Let's go g6. He will hit my queen somehow. Maybe rook e1. We just move the queen to d7 or queen c8. Let's go queen c8. It feels a little bit safe here. We are up a pawn. Let's go a6 to stop this move. Okay, now this is a threat. Queen d8. Queen d8 actually bishop b6. But that is not too scary. That is not too scary. Oh, he just pre-move. We are still yet to castle. Maybe he can get me. Maybe he can get me. I'm not saying anything wrong here. Let's go here. Now we are just one step away from castling. Oh man, that was his threat. How did I miss this? Now he's gonna take this. We have to castle. Yeah. All of a sudden he's finding all the tactics, man. Now he's up a pawn. Now he's up a pawn. Fuck. Oh man, we have to be precise. He is not thinking yet. He is not thinking yet. I think he wants to cement that knight over there. A5 is coming, and look at these 3 pawns. I'm gonna lose this game. I know. Yeah, we are fucked up in this one. He will just push all of these pawns and this bishop and queen and rook. I think we should just resign the game. There is nothing else. Just resign the game. Oh, advance coming for reaching 2000 elo again, bro. Chetan, why are saying guys like that? I'm never gonna reach 2000. It's bad. Previously as well, one guy had just congratulated me for reaching 2200. I lost every game. I lost every game there. So it's bad thing. Actually bad thing. I didn't like this. Is he going to castle queen side? Really? Yeah, you are pushing all. Oh, why didn't I take that pawn on g4? Fuck. Let's open up the c file. And we have to go for the attack. f5 is coming. Okay, actually knight. I'm not scared about takes. Oh, he hits my queen. Queen a4. Queen a4, actually there is bishop c2. Let's go here. Ooh, rook c. Queen takes, but then there is pawn takes. Let's take back with the knight. Let him take that bishop. I'm not going to castle. Oh, actually he can take, man. He can take anyway there. He didn't take. Queen b6 after rook takes. And if you don't take, then what's your idea? Can I take this? I think I can just take this. Rook f8, queen takes 8, queen takes h2. Oh man, remember me? No man, I didn't remember you. I don't know who are you. Should I throw this check or should I just contest the c file? I think we should contest the c file first because this rook can become so annoying piece at some moment. So after what? After rook takes, rook h takes. Should I take here now? A, B, then just go rook. Yeah, let's take and then just shift the rook to the queen side. Knight f6 and knight e4 can be the idea. Now rook f1 will come. Yeah, was knowing that. Or was actually knowing that. Let's go here. We can get in. Knight f6. There is no attack. Oh, it takes that under control. Let's hit that pawn. We have to switch the plans. We have to switch the plans. And now how do we proceed? Let's go here, keep an eye on this one. Knight can't move now. He is hitting this. King f1 comes in mind. Looks here, I actually don't want to play this. Weakens the knight. Actually, I'm not finding any way to go after his king. Let's go rook b8. His king looks weak, but he is fine. This knight, everything is well placed. This bishop is not doing much of the thing. We have to transfer this somehow. Let's go here, hit this pawn now. Now can I go here actually? Yeah, let's go here. Let him take this pawn. Because now this pawn is weak. If we can capture this pawn, then I think we can go after his king. Our rook takes g6. Rook takes h5. This is coming. Not coming because queen is, but we have the open file for our rook. And we can go after his king now. This check is coming. Oh, this move I miss. I missed that move. Should I throw this check? King here. Wow, crazy move. Crazy. Oh, he's double attacking that. Fuck. He's double attacking that rook. Fucked up. Man, I should have started with check. Should have started with check. Completely fucked up. Now he will just give me checks. He will not leave a point. He will give some checks now. That happens with me. Once I get to any milestone, I start losing every game. Like really, I started losing every game for real. It is the story of like, what do I say? And now there is this diagonal check, and I'm fucked up. Shine the key. Take that. Oh, you don't want to take that. Okay, let's double attack the knight. Now you will take. What happened, bro? Bro, I'm losing everything. Oh, now there is this threat, winning my queen. So I have to take this first. And now this is still hanging. Or maybe we should have started with bishop takes. Yeah, bishop takes was even better. Bishop takes was better, which would have hit the queen. What? Again, I'm rushing with the moves now. I cannot defend this, right? Because it is pin. I will lose the queen. I'm completely fucked up nowadays. Completely fucked up. Completely fucked up, man. I was just 2 point away from 2000 at least. Why, God? Why always me? Why always me, man? I have to win 4 games now. I want to win 4 games. I have to win. Otherwise, I will retire. I will retire from chess, man. I will retire. Again, I'm not feeling comfortable with my position. Let's unpin the queen. Can I sack this piece over here? Check. Okay, he's hitting that pawn. Let's take here. CD. I will be happy if he takes that bishop on g5. But he's not taking that. Freaking man. Let's hit this. I think he wants to go here. Oh, let's create a password. And now we have to preserve this bishop somehow. We have to preserve this bishop because this bishop is going to be useful at the end. Let's go knight e5, knight d7, f3, f3 actually that is, oh, knight c3, wow, I'm hanging knight c3. That's a fork. Oh, I didn't see that. Didn't see that. Now let's go here and now we will play f3 to hit the knight. f3, there's knight d6 actually. Not obvious how do we continue. I'm taking a lot of time. Let's go here. Idea is to get this move. He will eat my queen, I know. Queen c2, rook a2, queen c1. Oh, can he sack this over here? Okay, that's he's double attacking that. He will take here. Fuck man, I'm struggling every time. I'm struggling everything. We can take this and push this. But I think his rook will come down. His rook will steamroll me, right? Okay, let me take control of this file. Rook a3 is coming. No, man. Everything is just falling for me. Everything falling for me. I'm fucked up at chess. Fucked up. Completely fucked up. Oh man. So hard to get a single win in chess. So hard, literally. Man, I worked so hard to get closer to 2000 and literally I lost all of my points. It's over for you, bro. Yeah, man. My name is Chaitanya, not Chaitanya. Chaitanya. Hmm. Don't pay for rating, bro. Play for fun. Okay, bro. But it will always be in your mind. Okay, now knight is going to be struggling. Knight has only square. This takes and we lose the knight. Wow. Knight g4, hitting this back. Okay, he defended that. We actually don't have any way to hit that knight back. Let's go here. And we will reroute this knight over f5. We have to play actively. I'm playing dubiously completely. I can't take actually here. And my knight cannot go back into the game. See, but he's just not giving me a single time. Take here, I want to. Now I'm ready to take here. But maybe he can just take this. Yeah, he can just take that. Okay, let's take back with the rook. I told for okay, it's fine. Okay, again I can't take. Wow, this guy is giving me some tough time. Okay, let's go back. Let's get a equal endgame. Let's get a equal endgame. Still I can't. Man, why? Are you putting me under so much pressure, man? I can't push, can't take. But now he's just putting immense pressure on that. Let's spin this knight. Let's take here, then take this. Now if he takes, then he will lose the queen. And we are hitting his queen anyway. So g takes is out of question. Queen takes f4, then we take this pawn. With the pawn. Queen e6. Queen knight f5. Queen e6. We have to play queen e6 because if this bishop comes alive on this diagonal, we will be in so much trouble. We will be in so much trouble. Okay, let's go queen e6. And I hang my rook. What is he thinking? Why don't you take my why didn't you take my rook? I deserve this kind of lost. I deserve this kind of lost. Now knight f5, knight e3. Let's get that. Maybe we can start pushing this power shot at some moment. Let's defend it. And now I think we are ready to push this. Okay, he is just controlling that square. Let me make a room for my king. Maybe now there is g3. Sorry, g4. Can I get my knight on e4? That will be crazy. Okay, he's not allowing my queen to get past to that. If rook moves, then we have some sort of discover attack. But he don't want to give me that. Inducing this move. But he didn't fall for that. Can I go here? h3 is there, right? Queen goes back. Let's go. I can just go back. He just fall for this. Yeah, we are just winning the queen, right? We are just winning the queen. Knight h4 check wins the queen. 39. Finally one win after 4 loss. The achiever. Man, we win the game last time. Okay, a4. Stops a5. This knight is actually good, doing a great show. But he leaves the center. Now knight f3 back. King h2, and we'll just go for the king side attack. f5 should be considered. gf. Let's go here. Let's take it with the bishop. This knight is annoying. This is aiming on b1. Wow, he's playing so quickly, man. He's not giving me a single time to think. Once your opponent start playing like this, you will be like so annoying. And now maybe we can go queen d2 to set up this. Let's close the center. Bishop c6, that's a fork. b5, and now queen d2 is coming, but there is still knight. He's just trying to. Okay, let's go after that pawn. Actually, let's go after that pawn. I think he's trying to hit that. Let's go after that pawn. Bishop e6, we hit the bishop. Now that. Well, we have to comment our opponent. He's not giving me a single chance. Now that is hanging. Let's grab that. This or this. We have to take this and hit this. Then we can go e5 to solidify that knight on d6. Wow. Finally we managed to get rid of his defense. Yeah, let's just solidify that knight on d6. And my king is safe, right? Knight e4, knight f6. This knight is out of the game. Knight can go c6. That's just a blunder. That's just a blunder. That's how you put your opponent under pressure. Let's review this one. I'm very sorry, bro, for telling congratulations. I don't. It was happened like this before. Yeah, man. You were lucky. Good work. Thank you. You are cooked, bro. Yeah, man. I'm getting cooked in every game, like for real. But this game I played really well. I'm a little bit proud of it because he was actually playing very, very good in the start, and black was better at this point. Knight f3, king h2, knight goes back to f1, ef, bishop takes, computer g takes f4. Oh, actually, there that pawn was hanging with an attack on the rook. I missed that, and I played this one instantly in 3 seconds. Okay, now he was hitting this one. We have to drop it back. We remaneuver. That was apparently bad. d5 was the move. We take that pawn and he blunders the king. e5 and we take that piece. And we win the game like that. How much time you learn? How much time you learn chess? Bishop square. What do you want to say, Satish? I don't understand your words. Okay, let's play. Let's play some games. Let's see what white is going to play. Then we will decide what to do. Maybe he can go for e4, d4, c4, g4, h4, anything. But he is deciding to not to move any pieces. Let's about the game. Let's go on e4 with the white pieces. Tell me, I don't understand your question. How much time you learn chess? I actually don't understand what do you want to say. Let's take back with the queen. Yeah, you may say that there is knight c6, but we can pin that knight. We can eliminate that knight. We can bring this knight into the game. We can pin that one. Now we can castle. Rook e1. Let's go rook ad1. Should I trade? Yeah, let's take. And knight d5 which hits the queen. Ah, that should be a blunder. No, it's not a blunder. Oh man! Everything is going wrong. 10 points is going to be get out of it. I was taking this bishop, man. How can I mouse slip this one? How can I mouse slip this one? Will he accept the draw? No, he will not accept, I know. US declined it. Wow. What more you can expect from US? Oh, finally. Oh, he no, okay. I apologize for that. He accepted. He still gets 2 points. Let's have a rematch. Let's have a rematch. Your chess journey. I started playing chess 3 years back. It is the fantastic move of this. Okay, he's not accepting. Let's play another one. He allowed this now. Bishop e7. Let's keep the bishop on the board this time. A6. Everything is fine. Let's go b5 as well. What is the idea of this queen maneuver? Oh. Okay, so the idea was to unpin the queen. Okay, fine. Now I can play knight g4 to hit the queen and the knight. Okay, he's inducing me to play this move actually. Can I go here and offer everything trading? Knight g4 takes. Yeah, I think I can go there. Let's go. I hope I'm not blundering anything. Oh, everything is hanging. This knight, this queen, this bishop, this bishop. Oh man. My chess rate, okay, it takes here. Let's take it back. We are still hitting the queen. There is no checkmating threat, so I think we are fine. But maybe there is this move. But then we take the knight, queen takes h5, and we drop the knight back to g6, and we save the checkmate. What am I missing? Oh, if I take, then I think he wants to play queen h3. Then we take here, then he takes this bishop with check. Aha. Wow, and he's going to play queen h3 anyway. Wow, man, everybody is playing like machine. I'm missing everything. Like, but after this move, queen g5, queen g5, we defend the bishop. Knight takes, we take. Can't we just take this? Can't we just take this knight? Ah, I think the idea is this. Wow. f5, rook takes e6, and that knight will be hanging at the end. Let's take and go f5. Go f5, rook takes e6. That knight is hanging first of all. And we are one move away from solidifying this bishop. Or maybe we just move the king to g8. If we defend this game, that will be incredible. That will be incredible. g4. Yeah, g4 is a move actually. g4 we takes the knight. Okay, he moves the knight. And now we can move our king. This bishop is unpinned. Takes. We have bishop f7 hitting that rook. Did take. I'm not seeing any threat. Let's bring this knight into the game. We are up a piece, so if we can solidify our game, we will be more than winning. Let's go here. Now bishop g6. Show me your attack. Knight d3 is coming, followed by knight f4. My king is weak for sure, but we are up a piece. And I'm not seeing any obvious attack. Okay, I think he's trying to hit that, but I think that is well defended and we have a fork. Rook, bishop and queen, everything is defending there. If you give up the rook for that piece, well, that will be incredible. Bishop takes, knight takes, rook takes, and he resigns. Let's go. Let's go. We are back at 1985. Tell me what is username. Now let's see what question you guys have. I use hi bro. Yes bro. I believe in scam. Oh, I believe in scam is on the stream, guys. Finally you win. Yeah, man. Finally I managed to win the game. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Let's go. Let's go. This time, let's go on e4. How to learn openings, bro? There are many materials on the YouTube. You can search that. You can search that opening. Let's go a4, castle, f3, bishop e3, queen d2. Let's offer a bishop trade. If you can trade the dark square bishop, then you can go for the attack sometimes. Takes. Queen e3 comes in mind. Queen f4, queen g4. We have to bring this knight into the game, so let's go queen e3 first. Let's go queen e3 first. We have to bring this knight into the game as soon as possible to create some attacking chances. Knight h2 and knight. I think he wants to go d5. Okay, d5 we take and we evacuate this square for our knight. Maybe d5 takes, knight takes d5 is the idea to hit the queen. But then queen g5, queen g3. Okay, I can go e5 to counter attack. But e5 there is knight takes. Queen. I think I can go d5, e5 actually. Yeah, e5 looks fine. E5. But actually there is knight d7. And my bishop will be hanging. Wow. Let's take queen g5. This pawn is going to be hanging, right? We have to find some tactics now. H6 is now coming. So let's go knight h4, make it hard for go h6 because knight f4, knight f5 check and we win that pawn. This is defended by the way with the bishop. Rook e1, knight e4. I can throw this check, but that check is useless. That check is useless. Actually, I don't want to preserve this because knight takes. He will win the pawn, then knight e5. We have to be tricky. I fell from 2350 to 2200. Wow, Ayush. Lotus is half paid up. Just use YouTube, bro. The chess stuff. Yeah. There are many material on YouTube. You can learn the openings on leeches as well. There are many studies for free available. You can look up on that. I want to play knight f5 check, but I don't think that is so great at this moment. But now maybe I can, if he ignore this bishop, maybe I can go for knight f5 check followed by knight takes e7, queen takes. Okay, he takes that pawn. Wow. Let's go here. Can't take because of knight f5 check wins the queen. Yeah, I see that move. Maybe we have to eliminate this. But this rook is not hanging. Can we counter attack him somehow? Knight f3. Knight f5 check. Oh, we have this check by the way. Oh, we have this check and we infiltrate. We have this check and we infiltrate. Knight is defending g2. How are you going to defend this? Rook g1, we take the knight. No, we can't take the knight, right? Because queen is defending. We have this, but there is knight takes. Knight takes is there, but then rook takes. Somehow he is holding off. Knight e4, queen takes actually is annoying. Let's go knight f3 and bring this knight into the game via d5. Then there will be the threat of rook takes. Now he will try to find a way to kick out this rook, but I don't think there is any easy way. I don't think there is any easy way. Queen has to be tied down to defend this knight. Rook f8 is actually not working because the rook takes, queen takes, and knight g5 is coming. How do you stop this? You don't. Knight takes this is still available. And this bishop can come alive if we move this rook. Wow, we have so much attack going on. Oh, lag actually. Oh man, I'm so sorry about this lag. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Let me finish this game. Then I will fix that, man. Then I'll fix that. My internet सही नहीं चल रहा. Can I go knight g5 hitting the queen and then there will be checkmate threat? Yeah, I can go. We are defending the knight. Everything is defended. There is now the simple threat of rook takes h7 checkmate. Yeah, it's just checkmate. Let's go. Wow. And we have two brilliants. Wow, man. Let's go. Two brilliancy on the board. Wow. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Is the stream fine now? Can you guys tell me is the stream working fine or not? Please, I need some feedback. I think now it's fine. I think now it's fine. Right? Are you there, guys? It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay or it's completely fine. How these arrows draw on your screen? Is there any option to allow this? In laptop or in computer, you can draw by just right clicking on the mouse. Just by right clicking. It is rook, not rock. Rook. अब सही है, fine, okay. Now let's review this game. Wow, this was crazy game. We have two brilliant, beautiful. Thank you, Kilwa. Thank you very much. Kill you what? Tree? Kill out Tiru? Lag is okay, okay. Okay, Sam, fine. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for your feedback. Okay, let's see the review now. Let's see what was those two brilliant move. 82.4, not that bad, and we have two brilliancies, so it's of course a classic game which you have to watch out. Castle S3, bishop E3. Okay, D takes sorry, E takes D5 was a bad move, but it was fine. Knight H4. That's a blunder. Oh, computer wants to go rook A E1. Wow, how do you differentiate between these two moves? Both rook are going on E1. But we have to go rook A E1 as we are seeing in the candidates. Everybody is just playing rook A E1, not F E1. So they are putting this rook onto the F file. So we have to learn something. Rook A E1 is the best movement. Wow. These things are a little bit harder. Okay. Now it's less appealing. Knight takes D3 was a blunder, and you have to find the counter blow with which you can win the game. We win the game because of rook takes E7. It looks so simple that we are just hitting the queen and trying to lure black to take this rook because there is knight F5 check, we win the queen. But it is a little bit deep. It is not just going after the queen, it is actually going after the king because look at this bishop and the pawn on F7. We are hitting that pawn with two different pieces. Queen H6 is coming. Queen C6. Actually, computer wants to give up the queen to save the checkmate, and now it's just mate in 4. So we miss mate in 4. Aha, we have to go here. Everything is just control. If he goes here, then we have just mate in 1. No, it's not good move. Then what is the move? You just move the knight. King here and queen G7. Okay. Yeah, computer wants to sack the knight instantly. But I go queen H6. Now it's not mate, but still white is completely winning. Rook G8, there is a defense. Knight F3. And now knight F5. Now it's post mate in 3 moves. He takes and we sack the rook one more time. I don't think it should be a brilliant move because there is now obvious threat of queen takes h7 checkmate after knight takes h7. But still computer is giving, so we are just happy to take it. And then there is checkmate. Congratulations bro for 2 brilliant. Wow, Chaitanya, thank you very much. Your chat must be a little slow. Okay. Next game. Okay, yeah, fine. Okay, let's go next game. Again, we are just one win away from. I hope this time we will get to 2000. I hope we will get to 2000 this time. Let's see. I will try my best, guys. Wish me luck. Let's go for the Caro-Kann defense in this game. Takes. Actually, just change the move order now. Actually, play this line. And now bishop G4 if you allow me. Yeah, let's go bishop G4, pin the knight. E6, bishop E7, castle. Wow. Oh, I fall for this trick. But my bishop is defended. Oh, knight E5 is the threat. Oh man. That's why we call it chess is so hard, man. Okay, we are going to be down. So every time there is new traps and I'm just falling for everything. And where should I go? King here or king here? Let's go here. We are just down a pawn, but my king is bad. Okay, let's try to fight back. That would have been a good knight sack. You should have sacked the queen. You should have sacked the queen. Where? Where I can sack the queen? Okay, just castle. Let's bring this bishop out. This is going to be a huge weakness. White is winning, I know. Yeah, white is just winning this game. But it's not obvious. How do you win this? Oh, bishop G5 is there. Now we have to take care with the pawn. We are completely getting crushed. H5. Oh, we have to create some chaos on the board. King here. King F7. We have to defend this pawn. He is smelling the blood. He is smelling the blood. This is coming. B6, hangs D6. Let's take that and push F5. And now we have some kind of fortress. Our king is now a little bit safe. And he's just up a pawn, and look at the G file. We can just put this rook into the G file, develop along the G file, and go for the attack simply. Okay. How should we continue? His rook is coming in as well. That's scary. That's scary. If I goes here, I think his idea is to develop along the D file. We cannot give up the D file. Look at him. We should have just put rook D8, man. Wow. And now he's ready to develop, and we will lose the game. We will lose the game. 18 take actually. Let's go H4. Queen here, King G6. Oh, actually, we are just lost. Bro, I was saying in last game, bro. If I goes here, then he will get this square. Oh, I hang this. Man, why I'm not getting the last win? Why it's so hard for me? Why I'm not getting? Can you guys help me with that? Why I'm not getting the last win? I'm playing so good in all of these games, but once I'm getting to the last game, I'm just getting sucked at this. Let's go E5. Knight D6 H4. Threatening H5. Oh, but there is this move which is annoying actually. So annoying. So annoying. This move is so annoying. G3. Hits the knight. And now let's take. How do you gonna defend this? Let's go F4. This knight is now a little bit loose piece, but there is no obvious attack. Take. We have to go for the king side attack maybe now. Should I go here? But then there is this move actually. Oh, I think he is ready to castle queen side. He is ready to castle queen side. This comes in mind. We have to find a better home for this knight. I have an idea. Let's see if I can get that chance. Knight b1, knight a3. Let's take this square under control. I cannot allow knight f5. Knight b1, knight a3, then knight b5. Oh, he's giving this. Oh, actually there is rook f8. Actually there is rook f8. King e1, king e2. I thought at least I'm going to win that rook, but there is rook f8 actually. And he's fine. Let's try to bring this rook into the game. We are still fine. He cannot castle. He cannot castle. Knight g5 takes. Bishop takes. Bishop will be useful on this. And king d7, we takes the rook. And now rook h8. Let's take this. King e3. Wow. I think game is so complex. This is coming, by the way. If he's oh, he's careful. He is careful. He is careful. But now rook h1, and how do you stop this one? This bishop is slicing up here. This rook is pained. Rook h8 is a simple checkmate threat. Rook h8 is a checkmate threat, and there is no check. Our king is completely safe. Queen g8, queen g8. There is rook f8, and you get nothing. You get nothing. Queen g8. Yes, Hemank. I was saying that, but there was nothing, and now it's just losing. Rook h8 check, king d7. We take this with check. We eliminate the queen, then we eliminate the rook, and we will have the two piece. We will have the two piece, or maybe we can get checkmate. Takes here. I can throw this check. Okay, let's take this one with check. Let's take this one with check. King here, and we win the queen with the rook. Wow, what a brilliant game we have. What a brilliant game we have. Let's take this. Let's throw this check. This check. Let's go here. We can even give up the queen for this rook, but don't try to be fancy. Actually, we should have become fancy, but let's see. We have to deliver checkmate as soon as possible because we are getting low on time. Check, check. Oh man, it's actually getting harder. Where is checkmate? Oh, what the heck I'm doing? Oh man. I'm messing it up everything at the end. 10 seconds. He's still in low. He's still low on time. Wow. Man, I messed up. I almost messed up at the end. I almost messed up in the end. We do have a brilliant move again. I don't know, man. I was just missing everything at the end. I was just missing everything. Yeah, बच गए भाई, बच गए. बच गए. Oh, lucky escape, man. I was almost getting lost on time. Okay, let's see the brilliancy. F4, bishop F1 back, only move, G3 takes. That was bad move, we win the pawn. Actually, computer wants to just castle. Oh, computer wants to go king F1, don't even castle. King F1, king G2. Keep this rook onto the H file, man. Crazy computer move. Bishop G5 was the move. And now comes the moment of brilliancy. What do Gautam Chess say? Levi will be proud of this. Rook takes H7, brilliancy. I calculated this line. Rook F7, we have this check, and at least we will win that rook. But there was rook F8. Had I seen this one, I would not have sacked the rook. Had I seen that rook F8 at the end, I would not have sacrificed this. But still, it's a brilliant move. Because his king is not going to castle. Actually, it's a blunder. It's a blunder because white give away not all the advantage, but most of the advantage has gone now. Computer wants to go bishop G5 immediately, but I play bishop G5. Okay, knight, now comes knight G5, only winning move. And now preserve the bishop, takes king E3. King is completely safe on E3. And now rook H1 wins the game. Oh, it was mate in 3. Oh, computer wants to take here first, but rook H8 also leads to checkmate. How did I miss that? It's mate in 1. Where? Ah, bishop f4 mate. Oh man, bishop f4 mate. We should not think about too much. Bishop f4 was mate there. Sack the rook and he sacrifices the rook. Yeah. It will be great if Levi says this.
Oh,
Let's
they're
see.
running away. Equal trade? Europe ended. They snapped it back easy peasy.
Can you guys hear it?
And in this position, you sacrificed.
The rook! Well, crazy.
You're
Okay,
about
where
to
did I
shish
mess
kebab.
up?
You're moving
Where
close.
did I messed up? Where did I messed up? Winning, winning, winning. Oh, I don't know. Why didn't I take this bishop, man? It was mate in two. I don't know. Somehow my mind was thinking like that. This bishop is defended. This bishop is defended. Even here, I could have just take that bishop rook, right? Yeah, it's still losing for him. There's countless mate, million mate. Our Indian Levy. Lol. Okay, so we are again just one win away from the getting to 2000, but I don't want to play right now because I know I will lose again. So let's go to the candidates. Let's have a tour of Cyprus. Let's have a tour of Cyprus, guys. Yeah. Okay, so we sacrificed rook in back-to-back game. Okay, let's see what's happening in Cyprus. Let's see how many games has. Okay, Pragnananda versus Wei, draw. Matthias Blubaum versus Java Kirsindar, draw. Fabiano versus Anis, draw. Hikaru versus Andrei Esipenko. It's likely is going to be a draw as it is a rook endgame and materials are equal. I don't know why they are pushing even now. Maybe white has this passer. Oh, white is up a pawn. So Andrei Esipenko has to push this at the end until it's getting a draw. Yeah, but it is going to. Hikaru will defend this. Hikaru, how much effort we have to put in to become title holder in chess? So much, man. So much effort you have to put in. Feel bad for Hikaru, but it's long. It's a long tournament, man. Don't feel bad. Hikaru will bounce back. I know. Hikaru will bounce back, but he should win this game because Andrei Stepanko is not that great. It is not the caliber of Hikaru level, right? I think Hikaru should have prepared more to beat Andrei Stepanko, right? Yeah. Wait, Hikaru is playing with the black pieces. Why? Yesterday also Hikaru was playing with the black pieces. Yeah, am I right, guys? And today again Hikaru is playing with the black pieces. So it's not like they will get the alternative color. Hikaru is such a cool streamer, yeah. Man, I have uploaded a short. That's too cool. Everybody is just going to prepare for next round. Hikaru be like, hold my mirror. I am coming up with a recap. I'm coming up with a recap, man. I don't think Hikaru is gonna win. How do you think Hikaru is going to win this game? It's impossible. If anybody is winning, it's white. If anybody is winning, it's white. Okay, let's see the game. Okay, it was the English. Okay, we have analyzed till this moment. Yeah, we have analyzed till this moment, I think. Then comes b3, rook a d8, knight c4, bishop takes, queen takes, e5, not allowing white to advance this pawn. If white gets e5, this bishop will come alive. Pardon me. And those two squares will be under control. That's why black pushes e5 himself. Rook c1 takes, and they decided to trade the queens as well at some moment. Where they decided to trade the queen. Okay, now they decided to trade the queen, and now white is up a pawn. Not up a pawn at moment, as material is equal 5 pawns each. And now he takes the pawn, but black eliminates the bishop. And now white gets a passer. Okay, a5 is a mistake. So white is better in this position, but it is going to be draw. One pawn up, it's not winning. Hikaru will defend this position like 90 times out of 100. Even I can say 95 times out of 100. Do you guys have any question? Rook f7 check. Please, Esipenko needs to play rook f7 check. Rook f7 check. Wow. And then Hikaru will be winning. Wow. Tell Esipenko to play the move Pallav argument. Pallav really wants to win for Hikaru. Okay, I don't think Hikaru is losing. Man, it's just 0.49. One pawn up is not winning in rook endgame. It is going to be a draw because black is always going to keep an eye on this pawn. Once you advance this pawn, let's say a5, and Hikaru can just go behind the pawn and he will just go king g7, and that's it. If king g7 happens, let's assume this scenario. Who is to move this? Okay, black give this check. Let's say white give this check. White goes here. Rook a2. Rook here. Check. King here. Here. Let's say king goes here. And white start pushing this pawn. Not there. Let's say king g7 and white start pushing this pawn. Black will just shuffle. Here. Here. Oh, actually, it's losing. Why it's losing? Where is breakthrough for white? This check we take. Rook a1 check. What? Why comparing it's winning for the white? I don't think white is winning. Oh, h5. Maybe white is creating a f passer. But how? h5. We just ignore. Now f4. We ignore it again. King e1. Rook a1 say, oh, now we see the idea. So now white is going to bring the king into the game near this pawn to threaten that pawn. Wow. So black has to be careful. Till this moment it should draw. Till this moment it should draw. So rook a3 is a wrong move potentially. So black has to go h5 himself to not allow white to push h5 and not allowing any advancement of these pawns. And now if a7 happens, and now I think black can just shuffle. Yeah, now it's completely draw. Now it's completely, because these pawns are not going anywhere, and if king is going to remain on g7, then it's winning. It's completely draw even with up a pawn, because the moment white lose the contact with the pawn, black is gonna capture. And if you try to get closer to this rook, let's say you go here, check here, check here, check here, black has rook a6. And if you try to go up, let's say here, rook a1, and you are not going to kick out this rook from the a file, and you are not able to move this. The moment you make contact with the pawn and now you are ready to move this rook, black can start giving this back check. King here check, king here check, and it's a theoretical draw. It's a theoretical draw. There is nothing in this position. If you go become here, if you try to get closer to the rook, then again there is rook a6, and it's a completely draw. There is nothing which white can do. But the moment, let's see, king is here. Let's go all the way back. Let's go all the way back here. Okay, here. Let's say the moment black step onto this f7 square, now it's completely winning. Can you spot the winning move, guys? Can you spot the winning move? Let's see who are paying attention. Who knows the rook endgame? Hikaru is not a kid man. He will not trade the rook. Yeah, if rooks are traded off, then it's winning. But how will you find a way to trade the rooks? Hikaru will never trade the rook. Hikaru know how to play rook endgame. It's not like you. Hikaru played this endgame so well many times. Yeah. Rook h8. Yeah, rook h8 is the key move. Rook h8. White voluntarily give up this pawn. The idea is simple. If you take this pawn, first of all, if you didn't take this pawn, then white is just gonna promote this pawn. You make any random move apart from check. If you start giving check, white will get out of this check immediately. There, oh sorry, not this, and now there is no more check. And now you have to take here, right? And if you take, let's say after this move, king f7, if you after rook h, if you take this pawn, that is simple rook h7 is skewer. Whoop, rook is gone. Rook is gone, and now white is completely winning. That's far from obvious. It is not going to happen, but at lower level it happens sometimes. Black usually just mistakenly put their king onto the f7 square, and these positions are still winning for white if white can create a f passer. If white can create a f passer, or should I say an f passer? Yeah, an f passer. Then white can push that pawn to f6, deflecting the king to f6, and evacuating a square for rook to give check, then followed by a8 queen. But in this case, there is no way to create f passer. Even if these pawns are vanished, let's assume the situation like this. Let's say white pushes this. Okay, let's say black pushes this pawn. You take. Black pushes here. You take. No, no, no. We have to get rid of f pawn somehow. We have to get rid of f pawn somehow. Let's after this. Here. 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 No, 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 not this one. Okay. Uh, how do I? We don't want this pawn. We don't want this pawn. Okay, we cannot create. But I just want to tell you that if there are a pawn on h file or g file, it is not going to be winning because black king will be remaining on h7 or g7. I just want to say that if all of these two pawns are vanished away and white has one of these two pawns, either this or either this, then even that position is a draw in this situation because once you start pushing that pawn, king will go to either. If you have g pawn and g6 happens, then king will be on g7. If you have h pawn and h6 happen, king will be on h7, and black will just shuffle the rook onto this file, and you will never create any passer on f file, and that is going to be a draw. That was my point. I hope that it's clear, bro. It's me, Daniel James. Hi, hi, hello, Indonesian Daniel. Yes, bro. Welcome to the stream. I'm coming, man. Hello. I'm coming in a moment, guys. I'm coming in a moment. You guys can chill out then. Let's watch the game. I have resetted it. I'm coming in a moment. A few moments. Yes, the receiver, we are back. I'm back at business. Okay. Okay, Hikaru is thinking what to do. Okay, can't Hikaru just take this pawn? Taking this pawn is risky, man. This game is still not over because white is giving up this pawn. Not right now because it's check. Oh, I think white is going to repeat the move. What after king e5? Oh, there is this move. King e6. Okay, so black is hitting this pawn. Let's get some move in. Let's see this check happens. Oh, white is completely winning now. Wow. With rook takes d6, defending that one. Okay. King g7. Computer gave me repetition. Yeah, rook a7, king f6. Yeah, computer wants to repeat this position. There is no way to make any progress. Yeah. Hikaru just have to keep a contact with this pawn. So that rook a6 check will be meaningless. Yeah, it's complete. Computer wants to repeat the position, it's draw. I think white will repeat the position now because Hikaru is threatening to win this pawn at least. Then Hikaru can create his own counter-attacking chances on the king side. Okay, I don't think there is anything in this game. Let's see. Wow. Let's see the women's section. Let's see what's happening there. Okay, in women's section, all of the games have been ended in a draw. Wow, women's are calm nowadays. They are just drawing all of the games. Okay, so both rounds have all games have been ended in a draw. In first round, all games ends in a draw. In second round, all games ends in a draw as well. Okay, so we are yet to decide who is going to be on top in women's section. Whereas yesterday we have 3 decisive games in open section, but today we have 3 draw and fourth game is also going to be likely end in a draw. Bro, can I play with you? Yes, you can play with me, Daniel James. You can of course play with me, man. You can send me the challenge. Just prepare your challenge. Till then I'm playing a Blitz game. And I want to cross 2000. Let's see. Let's see if God is with us this time or not. Let's go knight f6, d3, c3, bishop e2, castle, rook e1, h3, bishop e3. Wow, he's taking space in the queen side. So we have to create counter attack on the king side. c4, can I go here? No, I cannot. Let's go e5. Let's hit the knight. Knight is defending, and now go d4. Takes. Queen d2 and bishop h6 is coming. Oh, he's allowing e6. He is allowing e6. Let's try e6. Let's go here and bishop h6 is coming. There is not obvious way to hit this pawn. Maybe you can go knight c7, then bishop h6, knight takes e6, bishop takes g7. I'm not going to care about this pawn. Let's take here. Now let's go here. If queen takes happen, we take here, and then we have this discover attack on the queen. So I think he should have gone after that pawn with the knight. Going after that pawn with the queen is a little bit dangerous. Okay, let's take. And now, can I go knight h4? Not actually. Okay, now he's ready to take there with the knight. Makes sense. Okay, I have a knight to go here, and I'm threatening to infiltrate. g5 weakens this square, and we win the queen. Knight f5. Oh, he's allowing to get in. He's allowing me to get in. Oh, I'm more than happy. Oh, but this is a weakness. How do we continue the game? How do we continue the game? Let's go. My idea to sacrifice over here. knight takes, we sack the bishop. We are threatening checkmate, followed by knight h7. Knight h6, king here. Oh, but there is a defense. How do we defend with this move? Oh, let's go here first. Now knight h5. Now knight h5. King h8 is the only move. Then knight h5 will be winning, I guess. Then knight h5. Oh, but then he takes. Oh man, then he takes. Then he takes. And rook is not coming in. Oh, I think I have sacrificed a piece for nothing. Can I hit this knight with rook d1? Then maybe knight f5. Knight f7 takes. I'm not completely thrilled with this move. But I have to go for that. Like, let's go. At least we are hitting this pawn. Rook e8, defend that. Then maybe knight h4 is there. Knight h5 takes, rook takes. Then we take the knight. Wow, let's go knight h5. We are hitting this. If he goes here, then we take this. And now we can take this. Then we can take this knight back with, not with check, but now we are completely winning. How did we get back into the game, man? We have two rooks. Wow. The games are like Mikhail Tal style. Wow. If we win this game, it will be incredible. But we still have to do a lot of work. This knight and this queen is a little bit active. It can be annoying. We are turning and he resigned. Let's go 2000, and we again have brilliancy in the board. Break the 2000 cards. Yeah, man, we break it. Let's go. Prague जीता क्या आज नहीं भाई सारे games draw हुए. All the games have been ended in a draw. Daniel, let me review this game. Then I will accept your challenge. Let me finish this review. Wow. So finally I'm playing like Mikhail Tal. I'm just joking, man. I'm just joking. But still, there are many sacrifices in this game as well. So this setup is working quietly very well for me. I'm practicing with this setup and this setup is working very well. You can play this setup against everything, like for real. You can play this setup against everything. Whatever happening in the with the black side, you can go for this setup. Just go e4, knight f3, d3, c3, bishop e2, castle, bishop rook e1, h3, bishop e3, knight bd2. You can just remaneuver. You just have to remaneuver this knight, and then you just go for that bishop sack. Even if this bishop is not fianchetto here and h6 has happened, then you can still go queen d2 and sack that bishop on h6. Wow, e6 was top move, by the way. Computer wants to take here now, but I was already looking for the king side attack. That was miss, but now we are back into the game. Wow, I think about knight h5, but I didn't play this. But computer's top move is knight h4. Sorry, knight h4. If you remember, I think about knight h4. I thought that should I go knight h4, and he sacrifices the bishop. Bro, go easy on me, bro, please. Okay, bro. Okay, I didn't go knight h4, but that was top computer move. I move the knight, but I goes knight h2 with the idea of this, and that, ladies and gentlemen, wins us the game. Knight g4. Computer wants to go bishop g4. Hits the knight. And the knight was pinned there. Wow. But my mind was already inclined with the king side attack. That's why I just go for my plan. Knight c6 is the top computer move. Black is the computer thinking that there is no checkmate, but it's not that easy. King h8 was the move. And now we go bishop d3, top move. I died to sacrifice the bishop, and now comes bang, bishop takes g6, hg, queen takes g6, check, king, knight goes back, and now we have this check. Okay, that was apparently bad, but still it's not winning for black now. It's just equal. Computer wants to go rook d1 immediately to hit this knight. Then you can go with knight f7 check. But now we force his rook off the board, and now comes knight h5, which is a miss, but still white is better. Computer is giving it is a miss, but it's plus 1.30 in favor of white. And here white is completely winning with rook a8 hitting the knight. Knight does not have a home away. What if knight e6 happen? Maybe you sack the rook. No, you comes in with the knight. If takes, then this rook will be hanging. Even rook takes e6 is in the air now. But the idea was same, to deflect this. And if rook g8 happen, then we take this pawn. And now there is so much pressure on the 7th rank. Yeah, it's also winning. But he takes that, which was a blunder. Apparently, knight f5 was the move. Defending this knight, wow. g4, white is still better with g4. But he takes the knight, and we have this tactic. We takes the rook first with check, then we takes the knight. And it's vice versa. You can take this knight first as well, then you can take that rook. But taking the rook first is the good move, because now queen is active. Here we have rook takes e6, e7 check as well, but here he decided to resign the game because there is nothing to play for. We have two rooks, our queen is so active, black king is completely weak. This rook is, this bishop is not active on this diagonal yet, so नेम क्या है सेटअप का, नेम क्या है भाई, मैं नेम नहीं जानता बस. I'm sorry, I don't know the name of this setup. Let's see, Reti, king side fancy 2, Reti, king side fancy 2. I just developed this setup by watching many games of Grandmaster and just applying this in my Blitz games as well. Just this is so solid. How black is going to break through? You are not giving the entire center. You are just taking some central square as well with the pawns and the knight. And the simple idea is to go bishop e2, bishop e3, knight bd2, knight f1, then knight d3. And then you try to trade the dark square bishop, and then you can go for the attack. Although I'm just playing this setup in the Blitz section. In Rapid, I play my main repertoire, which is Italian, with the white pieces if I get the chance, or Sicilian. Okay, that's it for you guys. And wow, look at this window, man. How many mistakes are there? But still, we create some chaos on the board. So it was not easy for our opponent. Let's see. Let me show you this. Let's see this. Let's see this thing. It's so funny. And that is a little brilliant. There is a little brilliancy at move number 24. Everything was wrong before that. Look at this. Everything is like wrong. Every move is a mistake. Bad move. But then comes a brilliancy and we win the game. Kind of cool. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back, and now it's time to play against Daniel James. Wow. What a cool name you have, man. Okay, let's go. New game start. Bhaiya, will you play with me? Yes, DG Gaming, D Gaming, I can play against you. Just prepare your challenge and make sure to subscribe the channel. Wow, G4. So white is well prepared. What? Is this really sound? Okay, let's trade. Let's bring the knight out. Wow, he's just going for the attack. Don't take it. And hang your queen. Now this is hanging. Wow! What is this, man? Let's go queen side. Oh, look at white king in these pawns. You can take here. That's bad move. Okay, let's take. Queen takes. Should I offer a queen trade as I'm up 2 pawns? Let's go. Oh, ignore that. Oh, I have to pin my rook. I have to pin myself. And rook is coming. F4, there is an person suddenly. Okay, let's. Wow, man. It's not easy. Rook is coming in. Bishop c5 check is there maybe, and we win the bishop, or at least he has to give up the rook. No, we win nothing. We win nothing. Okay, now we can trade the queen, and now it's easy. Now our king is completely safe. Actually, let's trade. And let's go h6 to open up the s5. Now it's just winning for us. Let's take open up the g file, f5, and rook g7 is coming. Let's go. Let's give this check. Hit the bishop. Wow, it will come with a check and I will move the bishop. That's a bad move. That's a bad move. Beginner watching, you should keep in mind that if I take this pawn, that will come with a check and white has to respond to that with. Then we just move this bishop and we win the game. And we win the game. Okay, now let's go here, hit that rook. Rook here or let's throw this check. King here and we give this check. Rook takes, pawn takes. And if we take this pawn, then we just promote. Then we just promote. Let's go here now. It's too easy. It's too easy. Now we just have to convert, give up the pawn. And he fall for this tactic as well. Fall for this tactic. Okay, let's take it. Check. Oh, you can go that way. Still not mate. Still not mate. Now it's mate. Oh wow. Good game. Good game. One with me user being Batman for you. Okay, the achiever. You can send me the challenge. You can send me the challenge. Wow, 88 people are watching. You guys can hit that subscribe button if you are enjoying the game. Bro, you cooked me. Bro, you played really well, but you should take your time. You have 3 minutes on the clock. So why are not taking your time? Mate Hunter, if you want to play, make sure to send me the challenge for 3+0. Can I fight you? Yeah, OP boys. You can send me the challenge. Make sure to send me the challenge for 3+0 and unrated. And unrated man, and 3+0. It should be 3+0. I don't play game with increment. Okay, now it's fine. Now it's fine. Mate Hunter, let's have a fight. You are white, make your move. F4, C5. What was my problem, bro? I did well but messed up my game. Bro, you are a beginner. You should just take your time. Yeah, even though it was a blitz game, but still you have 3 minutes. And you are playing against 2000, so just take your time and try to play your best move. Just look at the board, what is happening there, which pieces are going where. Just keep that in mind. And then you can improve. Play with me, bro. Chan. Next achiever. Okay, next I'm gonna play against achiever. Prepare. Be ready for that, man. Just be ready for that. What did he play? Queen e1. Let's offer a bishop trade. I don't know what is the point behind queen e1 because your queen is not getting on g3. It is on a wrong square maybe. This diagonal is weak. Okay, now I see the idea. Let's go a6. We don't need to do anything bigger. g5 is no. Okay, e4. e4 I was actually concerned. e5 I don't think that is a big deal. e5 we takes. Let's bring the rook to the c file. You'd never know when it is going to be helpful for you. Now let's get out of that queen. Sorry, that rook. Because that can be dangerous sometimes. Okay, he go e5 anyway. Let's take. He takes back with the pawn. Can I go here? No, let's go this way. Let's try to hit that like that. I can take that. Bishop takes, we have bishop takes, not knight takes because you will lose the queen as queen is undefended. So take back with the bishop. No, not a big deal. Knight takes f7 is out of the question. We have this check in the hand. And now we just move the queen. We just move the queen out of the pin. Should I give this check? No. I actually want to preserve that check for a rainy day. This check can come handy sometime. So let's keep that alive. I can go knight a5 to offer a queen trade actually. Yeah, knight a5 seems good move. But then queen takes, knight takes, and at the end he wins this pawn. I don't want to give away that pawn. I don't want to give away that pawn. Should I just go e6? Let's unpin the queen first of all. Let's unpin the queen here. And now rook e1, we have e6. We do have this move by the way to hit the rook. My intuition is saying just go for that. So let's go. Let's go. Rook f2, knight f5. Oh, he goes here. Knight f3 is there, but let's hit the knight first. Let's see where he's going to put this knight. Okay, now we can take here. But then he will just take it back. This rook is defended. Let's go to d8. We have bishop takes check. Let's go. And now we move the queen to g4. Should be winning. Queen d5 is there. But still, we are just a single pawn up. We are just a single pawn up. If queen leaves this diagonal, then we can try to give some checks. But now this is in the air. But there is rook takes. But then we take it back and the back rank will be an issue. Maybe we can just go for bishop e3. Rook takes d8, rook takes d8. Then there is rook f1 defending the back rank. Now I think, that's not a possibility. e5. e5 looks a way to go. Let's actually go here. Let's hit this rook and offer a rook trade. He will take here, I know. And you can't take this rook because there is rook takes f8 that will come with check. King takes, then queen takes, and you lose the game. So after rook takes d8, we have to take it back first. Then he will move the rook somewhere. But where? Rook g4. We have this check. Oh, he's counter attacking my queen. He is counter attacking my queen. We have only safe move, which is queen h5. Let's go. Takes. Oh, it didn't take. He hang his queen, man. What is this? You should have started with queen takes h5, g h5, then you move the rook somewhere. And even he lose the rook because it's check and it's a fork. It's a fork. We can take that rook as well. And now this is hanging. And he chooses to give up everything. Let's go GG Achiever. Next you. Hi bro, yes Sudeep, hello. He is playing good for someone who is 670, yeah. But now at the end he just crumbled. Let's see the review. Let's see how he was playing at the opening. e5, e4, e3. He is playing good for. Oh, yeah. Daniel, I have already played a game against you, man. So I'm really very sorry. Let's play against Being Batman for you. Headache, you can wait. Let's go Karukan. Let's spin this knight. e6. Bishop d6. We can take, but let's keep it because this pawn is defended by the queen. Castle. Bro, you from which state, bro? I'm from Bihar state, bro. But yeah, I panicked. That's fine, bro. It's fine. You will get improved in future. But you played really well till some moment. Let's go b5, and now the idea is to go knight a5 and getting this c4 square for our knight. Classic square in the Karukan. What is the idea of king h1? I don't know what's the idea behind that. Knight d4 is coming now. Okay, but now this is weak. Let's go after that. Takes. Maybe after he takes, we can take there. We can just ignore that bishop. Because if I take, my king side will be ruined, and then he will just move the knight. So bishop takes f6, we have to play queen takes c3. Okay, now this is hanging. But now we have knight e4. You move that square. You move the knight away from the center, which allows us to get our knight onto the e4 square. And now we are hitting the bishop and the queen. Queen e3, queen f4. Queen f4 is not possible. So there are only two moves. either queen e3 or queen f1. Okay, how should we proceed? How should we proceed? We can take queen takes, bishop takes, then at the end we can take that pawn. Let's go for that. There is, there is rook c1, but then we just take this pawn. Oh, rook c1 is impossible because of queen takes, and at the end rook takes. Now we take this pawn. I'm not saying anything wrong, but queen and knight is going to be some little bit dangerous for us. Queen is so active on the king side. But I'm not getting checkmated, I think. Now this c4 square is up for grab. Knight takes c4 and we can establish a rook on c4. Queen f4 is there. And we will find bishop try to goes to e1 to hit that. Bishop d1 is there. But we have queen d3 and queen g6. And we will be fine. King back to... That's an empty move. That's an empty move. So let's just go here. Let's offer a knight trade. Takes, rook takes, of course. You want to establish another piece onto a square. And now we have this move. Queen f5 is also there. But then there is bishop d8. Bishop d1 actually. Okay, let's go here. So that this move will not come with attack. With an attack. Now queen g6 is always in hand. Followed by rook ac8, rook fc8. And we are just chilling. Let's offer a queen trade. Rook fc8 is coming and we are chilling. Bro, you don't wanna play with me? Bro, I can play against only one guy at a time. I can play against only one guy. Okay, let's hit this. And now comes here to hit that. And let's just grab the another pawn. Let's grab the another pawn. And we can just go there. Because if I move this bishop, then this pawn will be hanging. Okay, he can take this pawn anyway, but that pawn is going to be winning for us. Let's go here. Bishop b7, rook a7. Okay, now we can go here and take control of the file. And slowly and surely we will grab this pawn somehow. We will bring the king into the game. And then we will promote this passer. Let's activate the rook. And then we bring the king into the game. Via zigzag. And we are just winning. So far so good. Next man, you can prepare your challenge. Let's bring the king. It's time to bring the king. Don't push this pawn unnecessarily. And now just go after that weakness. We are up gazillion pawns. We are up gazillion. You don't need to do anything. Just bring the king closer. Then you start pushing this passer. Then you start pushing that passer. Let's hit the bishop. Let's go here. So there. Oh, we could have just pushed that anyway. Let him take that. Let him take that. And now we are ready to push this. Let's go. You are not gonna capture there. Let's offer a rook trade. Check. Not take back with the king because there was rook takes and now this is just unstoppable. We can just remove that and we win the game. IDR8EDSKK, bro, you have to wait. You have to wait. Headache is trying to send me the challenge for many times. Okay, let's play against Headache. I'm hoping for that he is not going to give me some headache. So let's go. Please go easy. The stream is lagging. I don't know why. Okay, now it's fine. Let's go bishop e7 and now we are ready to castle. g4. I was not expecting g4. Okay, let's castle. Oh, and I was about to hang my bishop. I was about to hang my bishop. I could have sacked there, but that was unsound. He's going aggressive on me in the king side. We have to be careful. Can we play with you for free? Yeah, yes, Chandrasekhar, you can of course play with me for free. I can't take, and now he's telling you take, and then 4. Rook c8 is forced. Yeah, he can grab that bishop, but we are fine. At least we'll get the open H file, and his king is going to be weak for forever. Hindi bolo na bhai. I'm feeling comfortable in English, and I'm trying to keep it as easy as it can be. I'm speaking a simple English language. You can understand that. And now the idea is to go a6, kick this knight out, kick this bishop out. Yeah, let's go a6, kick this out. Oh, he take. Actually, let's take back with the rook because c file is semi-open and we want to put pressure on that c2 pawn ultimately. Okay. Oh, I can't go there actually because there is some. So let's go queen d7. Oh, there was a tactic which he was trying to get in, but luckily I saw that. I have to castle king side as well because we can't castle queen side as our rook is on c6, not on a8. But for the moment, I want to delay it. Maybe he want to go there. Okay, let's castle. Let's castle and put the rook on c8 and try to hit that. b5 can be played. Maybe the idea is to go bishop takes f6, bishop takes f6, then knight c4, queen c7, and we are still fine. And we are still fine. Oh, that is an empty move, I guess. Rook c8. If c3 happens, then we have b5. We takes and win the pawn. Maybe he can start by eliminating this knight first. And after bishop takes f6, you don't want to. Now we can take it and we can win a pawn. Yeah, he can take and damage my pawn structure, but then king g7 and we are chilling. We are completely fine with that. We are completely fine with that. Okay, his queen is active, so we have to be careful. Let's go here and queen f8. We kick out that queen from a strong post. Why is he really 7-8? But he's taking a lot of time, by the way. We can just take that. Queen is just defending that pawn. Now queen f6 and queen g7. And I'm not seeing any attack. I'm not seeing any attack. Queen g5 is out of the question, so let's kick out this queen. And we are just up on clock. Let's hit the queen. This rook goes to c4. Rook f4. Rook f6. King h7 is fine. I'm not seeing any danger. What? That's a blunder. We can just take. What am I missing? What am I missing? Nothing. And we win the game. Wow. So bro really played well till the last moment. He played really well till last moment. Wow. Crazy. Let's see the game review. Let's see what computer thinks about. Next warning: if you want to play, you have to send me the challenge for unrated game, man. Unrated. Keep it 3+0 and unrated. Pandit, please, unrated, not rated. Not rated. Okay, 77.3 versus 77.2 actually. So not that great game, but still he was really playing well. All of the moves were correct. Okay, computer wants to go knight e4 as he leaves the central square. Still there was knight e4, forking the queen and the bishop. We win the pawn. Now black is completely winning. It's -3 in favor of black. It's -4. Still black is winning. It's -3 still, -3. Oh no, that was a completely bad move. And all of the advantage has been gone. But he misses the move. Apparently rook f3 was the move. Trying to put pressure over here. Oh. And I missed the chance again. Computer wants to go queen f8. And then again there is queen rook f3, and kind of position is getting equal. Black is not winning. Okay, let's leave it. Let's leave it. Parther wants to play chess 960. Wow. Okay, let's play chess 960 in bit section. Let's have it. Partner. Okay, his name is Partner. Are you there, partner? Make your move. Bro, I messed up by leaving that pawn. Yeah. Oh, so game has been aborted, so he's not there. Okay, let's go back then. Let's go back. If you guys have 1170. Okay, now partner is in the chat. Let's play. Let's go 1 e4, knight f3, bishop c4, d3, c3. Okay, he's playing Sicilian defense. Wow, at 850. Crazy stuff. Let's play the prophylactic move. a4, stopping b5, bishop goes to e3, knight bd2, here, here, here. Wow. So now we have to see what to do. Real 850. He plays the top move till now. Okay, these are easy because we are still in the opening. Now he will think what to do. So finally we are getting him out of the book. I don't know what is the idea of this move actually. And how do we proceed? Let's endevelop this knight and try to go f4. Takes. Drop this bishop back. Let's go back with the knight and try to execute d4 at least. Oh, actually that pawn was hanging. Why didn't I take that? Oh, I don't know. For something I think that pawn is defended. I could have just taken that. And now knight e7 and he's defending that. Oh, I missed that. My bad. Okay, let's try to execute d5. If d5 happens, d4 happens on the board, takes. Knight takes, bishop takes, queen takes. We will be more than fine. We will be more than fine. Bro, that was really hard for me even to defend. Yeah, it's but you played well, man, in that game. It was hard for me. Can you play with me next? Nobel copy, of course I can play. Let me finish this one first. Knight goes to f5. We can take that. Oh, my knight is pinned. My knight is pinned, but actually we have this move, hitting the queen. And then we eliminate that knight, bishop takes, and we win the pawn. Oh, now this bishop is hanging, so we can just take this freely. Yeah, that is, and let's take that. Queen defending b2. Knight takes, we have bishop takes d3. Rook takes e1, we have rook takes e1. We are completely fine and chilling out there. Let's take. Rook takes e1, we have rook a takes e1. Bishop takes f7 is still in the air. c4, yeah, c4. No, I don't want to go c4 actually. I want to go d4 to create that pawn chain, d4. And if he takes, knight takes. Take that soldier. Okay, which piece do we call the soldier? Pawny. I think, yeah. I think we call the pawn to a soldier. Yeah. Pawn is known as soldier in Indian language. Soldier pyada. f5. I don't actually like this move. It has to be bad. It should be bad. But d4 is not getting in knight. a5, knight takes. So maybe we just take. Actually, I don't want to give that up. This is still not in a possibility. Let's go rook b1. Let's play an empty move. He is so low on time, so I think we will just win on time. Or we will win on the time. Let him think. Okay, I think his idea is to go knight b3, but now d4 takes, knight takes. Now I think d4 is a possibility. He leaves that square. cd, we have knight takes d4, bishop takes d4. Queen takes d4, queen takes. Okay, that pawn was hanging, which I missed, to be honest. Knight d6. This bishop is in no man's land now. Let's hit the rook. No, he didn't take that. This is a threat. Well played. Wow, according to 850, he played really well. Bro, no way 850 Elo plays that well, even to survive that long Issa. Yeah, man. But what to say? They are playing like that. But at the end, he blundered the game. He blunders 3 times. So far, so good. All the moves were correct, correct. Position is equal. Okay, it was a little bit mistake, inaccuracy, but it was fine. Not winning for white at all. But now we could have just taken that pawn. I missed that. Again, now it's a blunder because now we are winning this pawn and now our position is winning apparently. But still, it's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. White is it's +2. Oh, so I missed a fork. Oh, queen, rook e6, hitting that rook. And now we are hitting g6 as well. Okay, that I miss rook e6. And I miss this move. I force bishop of the board, I make mistake. He trades the queen and now he blundered the game. This is just winning now. Okay, let's play against Anantu. This guy will beat me, I'm sure. e4. So if you guys are the current member, let's see how this game is going to be. At g4 and bishop f7, yeah. Bruno, wait 50. Yeah, let's see this game. Oh, he's not making his move. Then why did you send it me the challenge? Okay, game got saboted. Let's leave it. Let's play the next game, unrated. Wow. Nobel KP. Capybra. Okay, I think do you want to play with me? You have sent me the challenge as well. Okay, I'm sending you the challenge. Let's accept it if you are in the game. Accept the challenge and we will play. Okay, make your move. C6. And if you guys are enjoying the game, try to hit that subscribe button. Try to hit that subscribe button. You will find something beautiful and helpful as well. Okay, let's take that. Let's bring this knight out. Knight c6 or knight f5 is even better. Forcing bishop takes. c5, knight takes c5. Queen f5. Wow, he's castling queen side, man. Crazy. We have to go for an attack. We have to go for an attack. But how do we get that attack? It's not obvious. It's not obvious. Let's try to remaneuver this knight around this way. Knight c6 and knight b4 is coming. Okay, let's bring the forces into the queen side. We can just take and we have to take because he's double attacking this knight. Let's take queen takes. Yeah. It's not that easy to have an attack going on. Let's try to push this pawn. Isn't his queen trapped? Oh no, there is queen takes. Oh man, there is queen takes. Do we have this move? And we are defending it. There is no check. Rook is defended by the bishop. Let's just take that. Oh, rook c1. Rook c1. Knight takes a3. B a3 takes. King takes. And we castle. Let's take this pawn as well. Oh, queen b2. Queen b2. Queen b2. I don't want to trade the queen. Oh, should I just castle first? Queen takes, then bring the rook into the game somehow. Now this is a biggest threat, winning the queen on the spot. This check is also available. You are losing the queen, man. You are losing the queen. Bishop takes h7, king h8. And you are in no man's land. You wanna go here? That was even bad move. Previously you had that knight c5 at least, or bishop c5, but now you don't have that. And now we throw this check. And I can take, but I cannot allow him to untangle his pieces. Let's bring this force. Let's just push this. Oh wow, he found a nice way. Oh! I have to give up the queen, man! There is this checkmate threat as this bishop is controlling that square. I get lost. Wow, man, I get lost. No, completely losing. Wow, crazy, man. Okay, this guy is gonna beat us. This guy is going to beat us. Oh. What? What? How did you messed up, man? Did you start using your own mind? We are in a position, winning this game now. We can outflank his king now. Yeah, now it's just winning. Check, and now let's just push this. How did you find a way to mess this game up? How? I have only one question, man. How? How? He stopped using engine. Man, that's crazy. That was crazy. I was completely losing this game. Bro, no way 850 elo plays that well. Okay, I think I have here, I read that comment. Bro, he's cheating. He fucked up, man. He fucked up at the end. Insert doesn't work for that fast. Yeah. Okay, let's keep going. Chinni. Chinni Kalyan. Someone Chinni Kalyan. This is going to be the last game, by the way. This is going to be the last game. Then I will try to solve some puzzle. Get your dinner. Thanks for subscribing. Aesthetic, I'll play. No man, I'm really, it's getting too late. So let me solve some puzzle rush. then I will end the stream. If you guys are enjoying this thing, you can hit that like button and you can subscribe as well. My FIDE rating is 1578. Wow, that's great. There are softwares that can help you cheat in Blitz and Bullet. Yeah. Okay, I think the visual is right, and let's try to solve some puzzles. In previous one, I have solved 48 puzzles in one go. So in this one, I will try to solve at least 50. Let's see if I can get that. I'm playing on mobile. Okay, that's fine, bro. Let's leave that. Let's leave that. Let's try to solve some puzzles. Okay, at the start, you get some easy back rank checkmate. In this one, there is rook e1. We take that rook. Where is mate? Okay, queen is hanging in this one. There is no mate. Queen d1 is just mate as bishop is covering that. Okay, I think there is no mate, but there is this move which is annoying. But I think we can just get out of that check and we can just push this pawn and create a passer and just promote a pawn. Yeah, let's go. That's unstoppable. And now we have bishop takes f2 check. I think that leads to checkmate with queen e3. Yeah. Okay, it is also a kind of backrank checkmate. It looks like white is just crushing black's king, but we are the first who is going to deliver checkmate. First, you start with queen takes f2 check, forcing king into the corner, then follow up with queen f1 check and delivering checkmate with the rook. Knight is controlling these two important square. Bishop is cutting off the diagonal, so we can give this check. Rook is importantly cutting off the 7th rank, so this is checkmate. We deliver this check, king goes to h5, then there is rook takes h7, which is checkmate. Queen takes is just there. Okay, now we throw this check, forking the king and the rook, and we win the game. Okay, this is another kind of back rank checkmate, but you have to think one more move. First, you have to start with queen d2 check, then you sack the queen, and that's classic checkmate. This is easy. Okay, again you start with this check, then queen takes g7 is just checkmate. I hope that's clear. And now there is no immediate checkmate, but there is the move bishop f6 creating that lollimate. And I can see there is no immediate attack. My king is weak, but there is no immediate checkmate. This bishop cannot give any check. This knight is also not giving any of the check, and this queen is just out of the territory. So bishop f6 I think will win the game. Yeah, that's solution. Get the FIDE rating. How to get the FIDE rating? That's another part. I will try to cover in future video. Okay, let's see how to solve this one. Okay, I'm not seeing any checkmate, but we are huge material. Oh, maybe queen h5 just wins the game on the spot. And our king is safe. He has to take this bishop, and we just take it back. How do we deliver mate? You have to play in over the board tournament. Yeah, you guys can answer that question. This is my question to be. Okay, how do we deliver mate? This is just mate as these two pawns are controlling the escaping square. In this one, he is threatening some nasty checkmate idea because this pawn is controlling this square. But I think we have some cool mate. Rook takes g7 check. Rook will not capturing that because queen is pinning that. King h8, then we take this pawn with check, and that will be checkmate. He has to give up the queen on h6. Takes and checks, checkmate. Okay, so it's white to move. White has a rook and the bishop, but black is threatening this promotion and black is hitting this bishop. How do we win the game? We just eliminate this pawn, rook takes a2, and then bishop b3 checks, check, fork the king and that rook at the end. And we win the game with up a piece. Okay, first we eliminate the rook, I guess. Then we take the pawn and get the opposition and promote the another pawn. Okay, white has an extra rook, so it's not easy. Okay, you cannot trade the queen, and it may seem like you can take, and then there is bishop takes, and we win the knight at least. But no, he has a passer, and rook is already controlling the 8th rank. So we start with this check first. Queen has to block. Then we play bishop takes d4 check, forcing king in the corner, and then we win the queen. And we just deliver checkmate. We don't need to win the queen. Okay, I think we have an outside passer, and his king is so far. But if we try to push this pawn immediately, then maybe his bishop can go back and just defend that square and control the pawn. So we just eliminate this bishop and then we start pushing this parcel. Easy. Okay, there are no immediate checkmate for white king, but black is putting some meaningful pressure on the a file. This pawn is just threatening to capture one of these pawns with check. Is there something? Oh, maybe we just go bishop takes d4, cd, queen takes d4. He has to give up this, take, rook f2. Then at the end we can just win that rook in the corner, yeah. We can just take that rook and there is no checkmate because takes we just take. Maybe we do have this move, but then rook goes back to f1. Rook back to, oh, that queen is just protecting. So we just take that rook. And king takes and we are fine. We just go back and that's it. Okay. These bishops are staring at each other, but if we take this bishop immediately, then there is king e8 and he escaped. But no, actually, I think this is the right move. King here and we have that move, that's checkmate. Yeah, we start with this and we eliminate the knight at the end. Black to move, check, and we force king to get detached with the bishop and we take that bishop. If he push, we go back to c1, c8 and defend that promotion square. Check, king here, check, king here. No. We start by giving this check. King goes to c5. We have another check. But then there is king c4. I feel honored to be accused of cheating. Wow, that's great. I am 2000. Give me tips to improve. Bro, I am also 2000, so I cannot help you. We are in 30s and I'm not finding a way to deliver checkmate. It should be some checkmate in it. We start with this. King goes to c5. We have this check, king c4. Then bishop goes back to e6. And that will be checkmate. Yeah, that's checkmate. Okay, I think it should be some sack over here. Then bishop can go back to d5, delivering that checkmate. Yeah, rook takes h6, h7, queen h6, bishop d5. And how do we take it? Taking with the bishop or taking with the queen, forcing queen here, king h8, then delivering checkmate. Check. That's checkmate. That's checkmate, easiest. How do we proceed in this one? Okay. Black king is, I think, safe. I'm not seeing black king weakness. Oh, bishop takes d2 check. d5, queen f6 check. Queen g6, rook h1. Yeah, it has to be winning. We start with this check, forcing queen g6, then rook h1 is just checkmate. Okay, puzzle gets solved. Check, and that's mate. Wow. So in between they are giving some easiest puzzle. We take, king takes, queen g5 check, king here, queen f6 checkmate. Again, easiest checkmate. Bishop and queen is making contact with that knight, right? Why? We are in 40s and they are giving some easiest checkmate. This is a little bit harder. Knight, every square is, I think, controlled. Bishop is slicing off. So we just have to throw a check. But how? Which check? No, it's not. Knight c7 check. King here. Bishop a3 check. Wins the game. Oh, that was solution. Wow. So what are you doing here, man? Okay, how do we continue this game? We can take, but my king is also not so sweet. That bishop is g6, and that is not coming with check. So maybe we have to start with queen g5 check. Then we take that rook. Or what after queen g5? There is king e2. Then maybe we take that with the queen. Then we try to sack the rook. Yeah, I think we have to start with queen g5, bringing the queen into the game. Okay, he's giving the queen. We takes. Rook takes, then we take that rook at the end. And we win the game. So I think black king is completely safe. Black queen is active and knight is a little bit putting some pressure. It is active piece. So in this game, I'm not saying there is any checkmate. So we have to go after material somehow. F4 is there, but is there any counter attack? F4 is a fork, but there has to be some counter attack. I'm not saying that F4. Okay, our queen is defended, but his queen is not defended. So we can just takes. Don't take back with the rook because you will lose the bishop. You take back with the pawn, and you keep this bishop defended. Okay, now he is hitting my queen, but I see a tactic quickly because we have what is the tactic? Knight takes e4. If he takes, then we win the queen. That's too easy. But if he takes my queen, then that is knight f6 forking the king and the queen, and we win the queen back, and we are up a piece. That's too easy. Okay, we are in 40s now. Let's keep going. Not a single mistake yet. This is a little bit harder. Again, I think his king is completely safe. Material is also equal, so we have to go after. Okay, we have to go after his queen somehow. But my knight is hanging for the moment. My knight is hanging. But I'm not seeing an easy move. C4. What will you achieve? Nothing. Queen d4 comes in mind. Yes, I'm taking about chess. Nobel, you want to play with me? आजा भाई एक गेम बताता हूँ तुझे. Blood this not free fire. Aniket, don't spam, bro. Okay, what is the solution, guys? Can you find the solution in this one? It's a little bit harder. Maybe we have queen d4 which defends the knight. Then we will be threatening this move. Yeah, that seems the way to go. But after queen d4, there is also knight h5 hitting the queen and the rook in the corner. So it's not easy. Who wants to play with? Yes, queen d4. No, queen d4. I think queen d4 fails for knight h5. Defending the bishop, and that bishop will be attacking your queen and the rook. c3. Yes, c3 looks fine. And then you maybe try to go bishop c1. Yeah, c3 is the move. Yeah, you can make a calm move like c3 and his queen will be trapped. Yeah, I think c3 is the move. Yeah, see, wow, good spot there. Good spot. Bishop c1 now. Wow, good spot. Very excellent. Okay, can we just promote that pawn? No, because he has this check. And that will be checkmate, right? If you push a7, that bishop e4 is just checkmate as this pawn is controlling. So we just give up the rook for that bishop, and now we just promote a pawn. That's easy. Okay. First thing comes in mind is to take this knight with the pawn. Rook takes. We take. Then this bishop will be hanging. We will be hitting the queen. We can just take, but we can just take this as well, right? Well, oh no. If you take this bishop, then there is rook takes f8, which will comes with check, and then you will lose the queen. So first we eliminate that rook, then we eliminate the queen, then we win this bishop back. Okay, I think it has to be some rook trade, but that pawn is just one step away from queening. So we have to start by taking this pawn. Oh no. We just throw this check, forcing king away from this rook, then we just take that rook. And that pawn is going nowhere because rook will be controlling that d8. Yeah, We just have to give a little bit more time. Now we are in 50s. We are just 9 puzzles away from solving 50 puzzles. Okay. We only have a queen, but black king is so weak. And black is threatening to give some nasty risk cover attack as well. My king is completely unsafe. His queen and bishop is looking so dangerous, but we have to deliver checkmate. Okay, how do we find a checkmate? Queen c6 comes in mind. All of these squares will be controlled, and he has to go to b4. King b4, then queen b5 check. King here, queen b3 will be checkmate. Yeah, I think I see the checkmate. This and this. Wow, let's go. Okay, first things comes in mind is his back rank, but you don't have any avenue to go after his back rank. But my king is completely unsafe, right? Queen is threatening to infiltrate with queen e7 because knight is hitting that square. Queen a1 not possible. Rook takes a1, rook takes h1, queen h1, rook takes h1 is there. Then how do we solve? Maybe we just eliminate this knight first, or do we just take this? But then again there is queen e7, king f3. I think I will escape, but my knight is hanging at the end. Knight takes c5 looks fine. Oh no, rook is cutting off the 6th rank, so we cannot go back to there. Oh, it's hard. Knight takes f5. There is queen takes f5, which will comes with check. I think we have to defend this position actually. Yeah. c6 is there, by the way. c6 is there. Rook takes. And then we take the other rook. Yeah, c6 comes in mind, hitting the queen. But then there is queen takes g3. Okay, let's calculate. Knight takes f5, queen takes f5 with check. We have king e7. I'm not seeing any checkmate. He can repeat the position, but we can just go back to d7. Oh, that's wrong move. What's the solution? Let me see. Oh, that was hard. Okay, first mistake. Let's see the solution. Let me turn on the engine quickly. Solution is to take that rook first. But I was scared of this check. But there was king c1 and you go to b2. King c8 and king b7. I got scared with this check. But there is king c8 and king is just hiding on b7. Check, king b7 and you are safe. He can't take here because there is back rank issue. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back and let's keep going. In this one, f5 comes in mind. Yeah, that's winning. Sorry, c5. Oh, my bad. c5 is winning, right? It may seem like there is this check and he wins the rook, but our rook is defended by the bishop, right? So c5 just wins the game. We just take that bishop. That's easy. Again, we have only queen and the rook, and black is ahead in material, but black king is so weak. So we have to deliver some checkmate. We throw this check. Maybe he blocked with the queen, then we try to detach the king with the queen. Yeah, it has to be the solution. And what more is there? Oh, it takes the knight with check. King takes. Oh, then we have this check, forking the king and that rook. Should be winning. Take, check, king c3. Okay, we are at 45. We are just 6 puzzles away from solving 50 puzzles. It is again hard. I think white is up 2 pawns, but white king is weak. We can just take this pawn, which will comes with a check. King c3 is there. Then maybe we take that pawn and hit the rook. Then we advance this pawn. Okay, he just chooses to give away the rook. That's easy. En passant there. Oh, en passant. King takes. What if he just take the knight? There is rook takes. And you are getting nothing there. You are getting nothing. So take en passant. King takes h6. Oh, do we just take this with the bishop? G takes, and we have knight takes h5 check, followed by rook takes f7, hitting the. Oh, this looks fine. Bishop takes h4. G takes bishop takes h5, G takes h5, knight takes h5, which will comes with check. If king goes up, then we have rook takes f7, hitting the knight. But that's no, I don't think that. Oh, black is safe there, I guess. Then what's the solution? Takes, there is rook takes. Maybe there is rook f6 and followed by another rook coming into the f5. Yeah, that looks a way to go. But the bishop is hanging, right? I think it has to be the bishop takes h5, G takes h5, knight takes h5 check, king g6, rook takes f7, followed by rook f1 and threatening rook f6 check. Wrong move. Wow. Let's see the solution. Okay, we get the two mistakes. What is the move? En passant, simple en passant. King takes, then you takes, and then you win the pawn, and now you're just winning. Oh man, that was easy. Why did I not solve that? अनिकेत भाई मेरे साथ भी खेल ले. I am good in both the games, you know. Ooh. Okay, let's see this one. We have to break the previous record. Mr. is controlling this. His king is completely weak. We have this check, king h7. But king h7 is there. We can't start with this because there is knight takes. But then queen takes check. King goes here. I'm not finding a way to go. Queen g5 check looks the way to go. King h7. Take, and then yeah, it looks fine. But my king is unsafe. Is there any immediate check? Yeah, there is this check. Queen g5 check. King h7. Queen g5 check, king h7. And we are not in time to sack this rook because there is this nasty check. What if we just start with this check or this check, knight? Oh, maybe we start. Wow, we just change the move order. We just sack the rook first, then queen g5 followed by queen h5. Wow, we just change the move order. Okay, now can we just push this? White is ahead in material, but I think it has to be about this pawn to get in promotion. C3 comes in mind, hitting the knight. C3, knight b3, then there is c2, but there is queen c1. Oh, maybe we just pin that knight first, right? We just pin that knight, and we just take that queen. Knight takes, and we win that rook in the game. End the game. Okay, he chooses to take that rook, and now he is threatening my back rank, and he is still hitting my queen. So you have to stop the back rank segment as well, and you have to get out of the attack as well. What moves help you to do both at the same time? Queen f6, just getting out of the attack and defending the back rank. And we are at 47. We are just one puzzle away from breaking the previous result. Rook takes. I'm pretty sure this has to be the move. I don't want to calculate even more. Check. Oh, we just win the queen, but I think there has to be checkmate. We can just win the queen with knight h6 check, and game will be winning. But there should be calculation. Queen g6 check. Apparently there is this move, and then you don't win the queen, and there is no follow up. I think so. I think we have to go knight h6 check, just win the queen, and there will be still checkmate threat. Yeah, let's take the queen. Yeah, we are just two puzzles away from solving 50 puzzles, man. We are solving the 2600 puzzles. Okay, this one. Let's see this one. Check. King escape. Oh, maybe we start with this check. Then we take the queen, rook takes, and we win that rook at the end. Yeah, it has to be the tactic. Check. But if I take that is king takes actually, then we take the rook. Yeah, then we take the rook. And then we take the other rook, check, and we drop that rook back. Wow, let's go. 49. 49. Queen takes. We are just one step away from threatening checkmate, but he's giving me the check. What if we just block this check? Then there is rook takes. Then there is rook takes, so it's not easy. And if I go king g5, then there is rook takes g7. So we have to go king h6, and I'm not seeing. King h6. There is queen c1, pinning the queen. Okay, it's time to count the material. One rooks. White has two rooks and two bishop. We cannot trade the queen. We have to deliver checkmate somehow. So we cannot go king f5. Yeah, obviously we cannot push f5 because then rook takes e6 comes with check. We cannot go g5 because there is queen c1, or there is rook takes g7. We cannot go king h6 because there is again queen c1 pinning the queen. So we have to go king h5. King h5, and there is no check. There is no check, and we will be threatening checkmate. And I don't think there is any defense. Oh, but there is this move. Oh man, so crazy. There is also bishop c7, hitting the queen and skewering that square, defending the h2. Yeah, king h5, but there is still bishop c7. And how do you continue? How do you continue, man? We have this move, and we win the material, right? King h5, bishop c7, e5. If rook takes, then we just win. And if bishop takes, we have pawn takes, and he can't take it back because there will be still a checkmate threat. So I think king h5 is the solution. Yeah. Wow, e5, and he just gave up the queen. Let's go 50th puzzle. We are at the 50th puzzle. It's easy. He gave me the chess.com gives me the easiest puzzle. We can first eliminate this knight that comes with a check. Yeah, BC, and we just take this pawn and fork. But no, it is not a fold because he can take that. Knight takes, queen takes. Okay, it's not that easy. I thought that it is the easiest one. Wow. Okay, I think it has to be this move first. Bishop takes c3, b takes c3. Then we have this move. Bishop takes e4, queen takes d4, double attacking the bishop. Still, I'm not seeing a way to go. Maybe the position is completely equal, so we just have to win a pawn in this one. And I'm not seeing any tactics related to this. Bishop takes bc, d takes e4, bishop takes d4. Sorry, bishop takes e4. Knight takes e4, there is queen takes e4, so that's out of the question. So we just eliminate this knight, bc, we take this pawn. Bishop takes e4, and we have queen takes d4, double attacking the bishop. Alright. I think, double, no. I'm thinking bishop, there is no queen takes d4, right? There is no queen takes d4. If I take this knight, bc will defend that pawn. So maybe we start with this. I see the solution. We have to again switch the move order. We have to start with d takes e4. Knight can't take as it is pinned by the bishop, and queen can't take because he will lose the queen. So he has to take back with the bishop. D takes e4, bishop takes d4. Then we take this pawn on d4, hitting that bishop, double attacking the bishop, and double attacking the knight. Wow. Let's go. Okay, still it's not over. Maybe we take this first. Queen takes. Then we take this. B takes c3, queen takes c3 check, we win that rook, he takes that rook, we castle. Oh no, that bishop will be hanging at the end with check. It has to be. If I start with bishop takes c3, then bc, which will hit the queen. So we have to start by this move, then this. Oh man, why did I mouse slip? Oh fuck man. Why did I mouse slip? I solved this one. Oh man. I have solved this one, man. At least we break the previous record. We solved 50th. चंद्र भाई एक बार इसे हरा दो फिर ब्रदर मैं थोड़ा मंदबुद्धि हूँ, मुझे भी समझा दिया करो मूव चलने से पहले। अरे भाई मैंने समझाया। Oh man, we have solved this puzzle. Queen takes c3, we win that rook in the corner, he takes my rook, and we take that bishop with check. Then we just castle and defend this knight. Oh man, we were solving the puzzle of 2700 rating. Wow. Yeah, that's the solution, man. I completely solved this one, and then I mouse slip. Takes, yeah, this is the solution. We takes, queen takes c3 check, king move, we take that. He takes it, and we just castle. We just castle and defend the knight. And we are coming back with check. This bishop is hanging. We are 13 knight d7 hitting the queen, and we are just completely winning. You lost against me, you forgot. Me, bro, what happened? Noble noob. Don't fight in the chat, guys. Do not fight in the chat. And that's enough for today, guys. That's enough for today. Who said अब मेरे साथ खेल? Wow. We solved 50 puzzles, but I lost. I'm not lost, but I did misclick in the last one. Okay. Thank you everyone for watching the stream and joining here. Hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. And if you guys are enjoying the games and the puzzles, you can hit that like button. And if you are new to the channel, you can subscribe as well. And yeah, that's it for today. Let's see what happened in the Favi and Esipenko game quickly. Okay, here is game section. Okay, so all games today have been ended in a draw. In open section and in women section as well. So all of the games have ended in a draw. So there is nothing to watch for. They just decided to be calm today. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Special thanks to those who have subscribed to my channel. What happened in Hikaru game? The game ended in a draw, man. The game, and let's see the game. Yeah, they just repeat the moves at some moment. Wow. At the end, Hikaru ended up being up a pawn. Wow, crazy. At the end, Hikaru ended up being up a pawn. Huh? I think Esipenko was knowing that it is going to be a draw anyway. So he decided to give up the 2 pawn, but still it's a draw because now white is just going after these pawns. And white can also repeat. Black is keeping an eye on this pawn as well. So it's not winning. Not too much. Simple rook endgame. That's it. And hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, now. And I will see you in the next stream, guys. Bye bye. Have a good night. Have a happy chess. And finally, we have crossed 2000 in Blitz section. So in the future stream, I will be playing some rapid games as well, and I will spell out my thought process so you guys can join the stream and learn something new. And yeah, bye bye guys, have a good night, see you.